There are many ways to achieve victory in ICBM escalation. Today you'll see one of 3 different strategies on how to successfully beat the 10th mission in the campaign. Howdy folks, it is Slytherin's 25th anniversary, and they actually gave me some Steam codes for Starship Troopers Terran Command, Panzer Corps 2, and Warhammer 40k Battle Sector to give away randomly. Now I've placed a few Steam codes throughout this video, just replace the question mark with a number from 0 to 9. Good luck on finding them, and of course, happy anniversary Slytherin. I would also like to thank Slytherin for sponsoring this video. You can find a link to the game down in the description below. It's on discount for a few more days, so act fast. In this particular video, we'll be focusing on a strategy of conventional army pushes supported by air and missile strikes to achieve hopefully a full victory. Alright, a lot of movement is going to be happening early on. To condense this into a relatively very simple and basic idea, make sure this area that is going to have Chinese shipping from China to Africa is at least observed. I'm not saying it's secure. The same over here for Russia. I eventually will be having some submarines as well in the Mediterranean to have an idea of what they're potentially sending through the Black Sea or through the North and the Atlantic. Then we have our carrier fleets, immediately taking them all together and have 4 carrier fleets projecting all their power on the west side of Africa. This is a focus to make sure my strength is in one place and I'm not getting divided, and I can deal with enemy submarines, we can deal with enemy aircraft, we can deal with enemy fleets, and then start projecting our power sort of away from here, like just a ripple of water that extends itself towards Africa once we clear this area out. The main thing is going to be to hold this part of Africa. And I say this part, we really only have this tiny part right here. Actually, we have this whole sector, but we have this sector of Africa, we have the coast, and we have a little bit of ground over here. Now, we're not really going to be worrying too much if I end up losing the middle and southern sections of Africa. It's not going to be a goal. It's not my purpose. If it happens, we'll shrug and we'll come back to that later. The main goal is to start here and move as a blue wave, sort of like from West Africa down to the south and southeast. We're going to be flying a lot of units that we have here. There's like 15, 18, 20 odd army divisions stationed all across the US. Now, they cannot actually sadly reach it themselves. They technically could, but then there's a point of no return and they'll run out of fuel and they'll all crash. We're going to play this a little bit smarter, starting an air bridge from the entire US onto Puerto Rico, and then fly these units into Africa, and then start basically reinforcing, giving ourselves new units for quite a long-term duration. It's going to take quite a bit of a time to get them here. That's going to be a future thing we'll definitely have a lot of use out of. Now, first of all, spy satellite. We're going to, as long as it stays up in the air, try to cover as much as we can here just for the time being so we get some information. The same goes for here. This band, obviously, it follows the whole Earth, as you can see. Probably put that right there. Now we have some vision, at least as long as we're not at war with China and Russia. When we go to war with them, some stuff will happen. We'll have some casualties. There'll be a lot of things exploding and dying. We'll have to deal with that one way or the other. We'll have a naval monitoring station. We're going to make sure we have this here just to have eyes on things. And the same goes for, I guess we might have that down here. Or do we want it more up here? No, you know what? We're actually going to have it over here. This is going to be a crazy play. Have it over here. Turning off auto engage kind of just protects us from stuff going forward. We're going to be giving some of our equipment to our ally. First of all, we can give our allies technology. We're not going to do that in this scenario because they tend to get really aggressive and use like nuclear missiles, and that's going to ruin some things. We'll give them some intel. They really aren't very nice to me. They never want to give me anything back, but you know, so that's just the way it's going to be. We'll end up giving them, I believe we have 14 army divisions. Let me just make sure. We have 14 army divisions. So here, the proxy part is this. They are at war with Russia and China. I am not. As you can see, I'm only at war. Oh, I can see that here, I guess. I'm only at war with their satellite nations, but not with Russia and China directly. If I give my satellite or puppet state or whatever you want to call it, my aligned nations, if I give them, let's say, well, let's do like 8 army divisions, they can go to war and fight, and that's not going to impact us whatsoever. It's just kind of like lend-lease at this point. We'll give them a couple of these AA gun sites, although I don't want to give them any of the mobile SAM sites, to be honest. We'll give them 2 of the regular SAM sites, and we'll give them I think, how many of these coastal batteries do we have? We have another 8. We're actually going to use those ourselves. I kind of feel like I should maybe be nice and give them a bunch more army divisions, because we have the benefit of having all of the ones coming from the US. So maybe we'll just give a lot to them, which means they're going to deploy those, and it's going to buy time. Hopefully they'll use them smartly. Hopefully they'll use them here in the South. I can't really predetermine that. As long as they make that happen, it's going to be great. We'll actually deploy some SAM sites. This is going to be a big one. Our SAM sites are going to engage any missiles coming in. Whether they are aimed at us or not, they're going to be engaging them. So for example, when we unpause and the Russians and the Chinese are going to be engaging our allied units around us, our SAM sites will give it a shot and an attempt basically at knocking down some of those incoming missiles. I said I wasn't really going to care too much about the east and south of Africa. I'm going to put a couple of SAM sites down. I'm not the worst person, I guess, in the world. Might as well give them a little bit of protection. We'll give one mobile SAM down here. Kind of covers the middle. The rest, we're going to do something very interesting here. And the question is going to be whether this is going to work perfectly or not. It may work. It may not work. We're going to deploy a bunch of these coastal missile batteries. We're going to deploy them. As you can see, we have a lot of range. This whole green circle is the range that the planes can fly back on. We're going to deploy these into Spain. Spain in this situation is technically neutral, but let's just say that, hey, Spain is a good buddy. You know, we're in NATO. They're hanging out. We're chilling. And they're cool with us deploying units over there. Now, for our research, and then we're almost done, we're going to skip the weapons of mass destruction. Ballistic, we're maybe considering some of these things. But first, I need to make sure my ground forces can sustain themselves in this coming fight. We're going to be dealing with some advanced CBRN weaponry or toxic weaponry. So we need to make sure that we have the appropriate, I suppose, protection for that. Aircraft interceptors is a nice one. And also this one's really nice because it gives you your transports an insane amount of range bonus, so you can actually fly them pretty far. We can get better aircraft. For now, honestly, though, we're just going to skip that. We don't really care about anything in the naval tab. We're not going to worry about smart weapons just yet, but I do want to mess with these hypersonic cruise missiles very soon. We are going to ignore the lasers, radars, whatever, and the satellites we'll actually get to in a future strategy, hopefully. So I think to get the hypersonics, we're also going to need to get hypersonic maneuvering. Now, luckily for us, that is a relatively fast research. We can draw this all the way down to 100%, and that knocks off about 5 minutes. But that's not really worth it, because our building of things, say, well, let's take a look here at our Army division. We can see it takes 41 seconds. If I go full, it's going to take 14, but this is not going to get researched. And the other way around too, now 90 seconds. Yeah, that's not worth it. So we've got to find a kind of a balance between what we find is worth it and what is kind of risky. So is it worth 5 extra seconds for, well, a minute or so? I mean, I think it might be. I think we'll stick with, see, that's 5 seconds. That's kind of worth it, actually, 65%. This might actually not be the worst idea. So we'll stick with this. This way, we are going to have a focus on science so we can get some of these upgrades that will become very useful as we go throughout. We are, I think, I kind of like having these numbers up just a little. I just like having these at 10 and 10 just for the time being. It's nice to have those at an even number. We'll deploy our AA gun sites. Actually, maybe we'll just have, you know what? We're actually not going to deploy those. We're going to save these. I'm going to use these very shortly. The Army divisions, we're not going to use, actually, no, that's also not true. We're going to use these right here. I'm going to dig this one in. And you know what? Let's just be smart and dig this one in. And let's get at least one mobile SAM here. Okay. This is going to cover this. It's not going to be something I'm really too worried about. It's nice to just keep that occupied for now. We'll get one jamming vehicle. And then we are finally good to roll. We have some units left, I'm aware. We'll be using those. So hopefully this all goes right. We're going to unpause and hopefully prevent World War III while giving the people in our allied nations a lot more space to occupy. All right. So initially, like I said, the Soviets, the Russians, I should call them, I suppose. The Russians and the Chinese are directly at war with my allies, which is what you'll see here. You'll see a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, missiles coming in, aircraft coming in onto my allied equipment, but not my actual equipment. This is all going towards my allied equipment. Now, I'm not really too worried. Oh, guys, you're going a little far away there for me to protect you. I need to turn this thing off there. So, as you can see, we have a Spec Ops team trying to go after this thing. Can we? No, we could not save it. That's unfortunate. I don't even know whose faction that may be. But that's unfortunate. Couldn't really save him. We are deploying our launchers, which is going to be great. We're going to set these all up on the coast here. Now, this is going to be a big play. This is a risky play. It's a big play. If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, well, you know, you'll be the first to know because it's going to go really bad. We've actually lost a mobile SAM. I'm not sure what we lost it. Oh, we just let this random Spec Ops dude chill out of here? Are you kidding? No. Okay, well, the Russians and the Chinese have already declared war. That's good for us. That's actually good for us. I did lose a SAM there, and it's a little frustrating. It's a little annoying. We want to make sure we actually maybe... No, let's protect the airport. As you can see, we have Russian warships engaging my allies in South Africa. We have Chinese submarines. We have Chinese fleet over here. Everyone is really trying to get a bite off of Africa. We're going to just let all these guys go the way they're going. A relatively decent-sized Russian fleet who are now currently engaging. As you can see, this allied army base. Can't really stop that from happening. It's just going to be the way it is. We can, however, move these 3 army divisions into Conakry. Our whole point is to capture these sectors, these provinces, I suppose, and then hand them over to our AI ally. Now, this is a Russian airport, so maybe let's not engage that just yet. I don't want to start any conflict. The Russians and the Chinese are now engaging each other, though, which is good. They can start damaging each other. They can start taking each other out. They can start wasting each other's times. That's what I'm really hoping to get out of this, is them wasting their time and me getting kind of away in the middle, laughing into my fist, waiting for them to both be weakened, and then we'll be doing some hopefully interesting, worthwhile plays here. It's going to be a big gamble. The gamble is however happening. I believe all of our aircraft made it back, which is great. So we can deploy 2 of these AA sites. We get the short range radar. And over here, do we have... Yes, we do have range. I will need to deploy... You know what? I actually don't need to deploy this guy. I can just get him in there too. Actually, that makes the most sense. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to fly the rest of these guys out as well. Again, this is very awesome. We're getting a lot of movement out of our units. We are losing some friendly air bases. Yeah, this one here near Lusaka was going to get overrun. I didn't really want to bother trying to even put any effort into defending that because I knew it wasn't going to be very efficient. We'll go ahead and give our allies some of these army divisions. Kind of even want to give them these coastal batteries because, like, maybe we'll just give them 1 that we have left. Now they get to use those eventually, and we can focus more on the underhanded part of this strategy. Again, kind of waiting in lieu of what's maybe going to happen. Let's just be smart and double this up to 21. So that's 11, and this is going to be 10. We'll get a couple more army divisions, and want to get a couple more SAMs, and let's actually go ahead and get 2 SAM sites sort of pre-built. Now, this FOB is going to be used, maybe not right now, but there will be some use for it. Our aircraft have gone back to Fort Buchanan. We can mount up more of our units. Oh, where did they come from? Over here. Okay, Fort Liberty. We'll mount them up. We're going to be flying guys over. It's going to take quite a bit of time, but this is going to be incredibly, incredibly worth doing. Just for having a lot of guys out of the US where you have no real use for them. They're just chilling, right? There's no point in having all these guys in the US just doing nothing. Might as well have it like this. Now we have a lot of units we can transport here. As you can see, there is a Chinese carrier fleet just south of Monrovia, which happens to be my knowledge of the nations of Africa is very limited, so I will have to look this up. But yeah, this is Liberia. As you can see, they're just off the coast. They're currently engaging the Russians for me, which is fantastic. Now, in the meantime, we're going to start actually engaging this aligned nation's army base. Well, as a Spec Ops team. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to hold the line of what we have. Don't know if I can fly. This is the main question. I would unironically leave my units and fly them over, but I'm worried that I'm going to get shot down on the way there, and they're just going to die in air transit, which is kind of irrelevant, and that kind of just defeats the whole purpose. Probably, if I'm smart, put 1 SAM site over here, to cover this. Is there SAM site here still up? Yes, it is. A mobile SAM here. SAM site here, SAM site here. We'll probably just leave this one SAM site for the time being. Now, we are slowly but steadily getting some of our equipment into Spain. I've already said, you know, in this scenario, let's just assume Spain is friendly. They don't really mind that I'm just flying units over, you know, they're chilling. I'm really hoping I don't get shot down by these Russian naval units, but we are okay for now. We are going to have to worry about those Russian units coming down here eventually and deploying most likely some troops, and we need to stop those reinforcements from coming in. We're losing some friendly Spec Ops teams. I'm not really too worried about that. We have more army divisions ready, which is perfect. We can start setting up on the border with, what is this, Mali and Bamako. I don't want to start a conflict with Russia if I don't have to. Oh, I did not mean for you guys to stop. I do want to capture Conakry. It looks like the war has started. That was not my intention. I am Oh, okay. They shot one of those air transports. That's not ideal, I guess, but okay. I do wonder... Okay, we can at least fly them over there, because we did lose one of our air transports in here now. So I'm flying one from over here up instead. What is our building looking like? Okay, that's fine. Now, the conflict with Russia starting, that's a interesting one. I'm paused. As you can see, there is a fleet here, and they are actively currently engaging with my airfield here. We'll put that on auto engage. It's probably not going to really matter much, so sadly. We can try to AWACS. Now we know that they're already engaging us. And we can go to fit the cruise missiles. And man, this is going to be tough. I don't know if we are going to be able to deal with that fleet right now. I was kind of a little early, but we'll figure it out. I mean, yeah, they're okay. We have eyes on them now. So we have to just target all of these ships as fast as we can. I don't know if any of these are really going to be useful. We try to put some cruise missiles on the bombers, but this is probably not going to live very long. That's kind of the issue. But we have to make sure we're prepared to deal with that formation coming up from over there. The Russians engaging us, honestly, should not matter much anywhere else. I mean, yeah, the Spec Ops team here now is being engaged by a helicopter, it looks like. We've lost a terminal ABM site down here. I'm not even sure to what. Although now I guess we may as well... Oh, here's that Russian carrier fleet. Now this airfield is going to die. So we may as well just put some... See what we can have here. Or losing... Okay, yeah, the Russians were all over here. That is unfortunate. Do we have any anti-submarine weapons here? I don't think we do. But I don't want to put these on open fire. I don't want to take these guys out yet or put them on auto-engage because... Here, there's only really Chinese I have to worry about. Oh, this is maybe not the best idea. Let's turn that auto-engage off. You're going to... I cannot risk starting a war with the Chinese just yet. I need to kind of start one at a time here. This is... we've got some Chinese-aligned units advancing. The Chinese being here isn't the worst thing right away, but I cannot risk so my planes will sort of skirmish with Chinese units. It's that as long as you're not actively engaging them, that's okay. I think we're actually losing... There's like a Spec Ops, there's like a little Spec Ops scene around here, I'm assuming. Although I don't know where it is. Okay, we lost this air base. That's actually okay. It's not the best. We are losing a lot of our units here in South Africa, but that's kind of that was my expectation. I'll be completely honest. We have this fleet here. This is interesting to know. Chinese are sending a large amount of transports, but we'll have to deal with it one way or the other. I don't really want to worry about starting a war with the Chinese yet, so we're going to keep our planes sort of locked into position. The Chinese and I are actively engaging each other. That's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. We're going to have to send our helicopters this way. And this is bad. There's a lot of submarines here. And that's really not good. Yeah, that's a destroyer down. We have targeted... That's another destroyer down. We have targeted their submarines, which means we are... Okay, we got the research done. Oh, this is going to hurt. They're going to be doing a lot of damage to this fleet here. The submarines are incredibly hard to deal with. They spam a lot of torpedoes out. You also get to spam a lot of torps out on them, especially with these Spec Ops helicopters. I'm going to have to get my carrier away and just accept the fact that I'll probably be losing quite a large amount of ships from that fleet. Now, if I can follow this carrier instead, we'll have 2 carriers in 1 fleet, but this might still work out for us. This is going to be a tough one, though. We will have to deal with this little formation that's coming up. And this is what I was doing. Our coastal missile batteries are now set up. We'll get a, let's get a FOB built like right here. They now have range, although I did lose the submarine. We now will have range on these landing ships and the convoys that are coming in through the strait. The thing is, we are actively not doing very good in this situation. We're going to need to... Oh, we lost another submarine. That might have been up... Wait, where was the submarine lost? That's actually an important question. Oh, there was a submarine in here? Oh, I must have lost... Oh, there must have been a submarine in there. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can knock out this sub. I mean, that was like maybe a 3 or 4 submarines. Oh, that guy's not going to feel so good here in a minute. I actually will need to keep these guys together. We've lost the destroyed his carriers now all by himself. I think we're just going to have this on a full patrol stance right now. I wonder if we can get these ones without them going too far away from us. Park them in here and keep rolling up what we got. Make sure we put this FOB. I'll even put the... No, the SEM site we'll keep. Is there a reason for me to have a SEM site over here somewhere? There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. Maybe I'll put one here just for the defense part right now. These army divisions aren't... Yeah, they're not going to do very great. They're just going to get destroyed. I can try to go after this carrier, or I can try to go... you know what? Actually, I should try to go and be a mean bully back and try to go after this international Air Force base. Oh, this is terrifying. The Chinese are just like all over the place. Friendly airbase lost. That's the one right here on the corner. We're kind of expecting that. I'm trying to move the fleet here away. And those submarines, man, those submarines are terrifying. Actually, you know what? We need to not engage, disengage, cancel orders, move you away. We do not want it to engage with the Chinese fleet. One missile goes the wrong way, and we're suddenly dealing with, well, we're suddenly dealing with a whole bunch of larger issues at hand. So we do not want to engage the Chinese just yet. AWACS is still alive. I believe we could... Okay, so we're going to be capturing Conakry in 55 seconds. Let's push up here what we have, and let's also maybe get some mobile SAM sites going. Let's get one less unit. So a little too soon. I was hoping not to start a war with either faction this early on. I mean, we've almost selected all of them. We have obviously started a war now, however, with the Russians. Not ideal. I'm going to see if I can just destroy this thing before the army unit here gets destroyed. If we can destroy this airport, that'd be an insane final thing we can do with them here. Just to piss them off, because they're pissing me off. Okay, perfect. And then see if we can go inland far enough to save that. Our carrier here, we are going to want to get, not Spectre helicopters, naval helicopters to fly around. Now, these naval helicopters have a strength in that they have sonar. So they actually will spot submarines that are submerged here in that zone. We need to, like, really carefully get... I don't even want to mess with those Chinese that are over here. We are getting these ships engaged, which is good. I mean, that's kind of going to be my whole play here. Yeah, we lost this due to the... it's unfortunate. Lost them due to the ships that were off the coast. We are moving south. Guinea has been occupied by us, and then the division, or the mission, again, gives that to your allies, because that's the whole point of this mission, is to have your allies occupy stuff and not the Americans directly. So it's like all kind of, you know, it's the standard proxy war thing. Like, as long as you're not directly involved, you can claim, like, deniability sort of situation. So, I mean, it is, like, we're obviously very directly involved right now, something that doesn't really go up. Let's actually give our allies a couple of, something you want to keep doing in this situation is give them these army divisions. As we give them army divisions, they might use them in a different situation where I'm maybe not paying attention. We want to deploy that there. And I think we actually have a FOB we can go ahead and deploy. Hopefully it doesn't get shot down. That'd be a little awkward. Okay, you can get away now, sir. I mean, we do have SAM sites. Okay, perfect. Get the FOB deployed right behind the city, which is going to keep them repaired. Let's get the Spec Ops team back as well. Now, what is happening here is our ships, or our planes, are still engaging these Russian ships, And we've also managed to set up I think, a pretty decent defensive position. Now, the FOB is going to let us actually heal these units that are nearby. So it is a great way for us to just kind of chill and, let stuff come in on and repair them. Now, we've lost this. I was hoping, attack helicopters, hoping to knock out that SAM site and do some damage back. I don't know if it's very meaningful. We're still neutral with the Chinese, though that probably won't last forever. As long as we can make it last, though, it's going to be my intention. We've lost on our spy satellite. It's probably the Russians knocking out our satellites at the moment. Our AWACS, let's get you to deploy more like this way. And see if we can get keep eyes on these. I don't know what the range is on. Okay, the range is a little... It's actually all right. But that's not going to be in range anytime soon. I'm running away from the Chinese carrier fleet who is chasing me. But guess what? That's fine. We do have our own, our own carrier sort of linking up here. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And we have at least one Chinese carrier fleet over here, one over here. We have one over here with a sort of, well, what is that? A resupply, like a landing ship fleet coming in. There's a Russian fleet here just down of the Strait of Suez, or the Suez Canal. It's going to be a tough one. Get the SAM site deployed. And do we have any SAMs over here still? I mean, do we actually have a SAM site? Oh, we don't. Okay, let's deploy that here. Make sure that's covered. And I think we'll actually turn on the auto engage now, considering the Chinese are far enough away where we can hopefully not have to worry about that too much. I was hoping we could engage one of these without it being a big issue. Let's get the AWACS to move a little bit back so we're not going to be in trouble. But we are out of their range engaging them. Like these cruise missiles, I believe that's what they are. Actually, are they cruise missiles? Yeah. So we are engaging them from a distance. Are they getting through? No, not really. But does that really matter? Not really at the same time. Because as long as we're keeping them busy, hopefully that's going to be enough. We now have more units we can go ahead and deploy here. We're going to wait for them to move into Fort Buchanan. Then we'll move them over. It's just going to be this air bridge. You have to be consistent. You have to not forget that you have to move guys around. And when this is done, we'll fly them over. And I'm sure there's like there's 3 more Army divs waiting that I just kind of forgot about, which is fine. That's going to happen. We're going to start bolstering up our defenses down south. We are done building stuff. So now 7 minutes on that. Do I need anything right now? Not really. I kind of could just build a couple of AA and mobile SAMs, as well as some coastal missile batteries, and then focus on some armor, and then give this stuff to my allies. I want to give some stuff to my allies. Hopefully they can make good use of it. We have SAM side here still. This is still covered. We are not really doing very good down here, but that's, yeah. Oh, wow. They have completely... Okay, the Chinese are friendly with us, but they're not friendly with my allies. This kind of situation that now we're in. This is a really awkward situation. I think what we're going to do actually is pull this unit north. There's no situation in where we can hold this. There's no point. There's literally no point. There's no effort involved to do that. So let's not. Let's get our final plane over. And I'm still hoping that we can, I'm hoping we can destroy the ship. Oh god, do not do that. Do not do that. We are trying to engage these guys, but they are not really going down, which is not ideal. Mali's occupied. Guess what? That's going to be this one, which is going to be given to our allies. We can go ahead and grab the FOB. Oh, yes, we are at war with Russia, right? Hang on, let me triple check. Yes, okay, we should engage Russia here. Okay. We're going to move all of these units up. Keep them rolling. Our FOB is now moving up too. I just need to make sure I keep these guys away from my air transport lines. I don't really have the power there just yet anyway to project any meaningful power onto those Russian ships. So I just have to hope that these, transports don't get shot down. But this is not going to stay amazing forever. I could put some of my, let's take a look here. This one's back to be repaired. And this one's back to be repaired. I mean, honestly, I could see, like, what can I... Oh, I can put some cruise missiles on you, but can you engage them with that is the question. Let's take a look. I don't know if they can. We'll find out live, I suppose. I actually really want to put... Okay, yeah, we're going to have to put some... I don't know if the AA is going to do anything. Let's find out. I don't know if the AA can snipe the missiles out of the sky. I was hoping to give those to my allies. I will have to put some, I guess, some coastal missile batteries that I was going to give to my allies here. some SAM. Now, we can, however, give the rest of them away. Oh, oof, that would have been... don't do that. And let's give you some intel. Now we're going to focus on getting these ships knocked out. Hopefully our 2 coastal missile batteries. Okay, well, that's not the place I would have put that, but sure. We should have range on these guys, however. Oh, they're a lot closer than we thought. That's actually kind of scary. They are, like, on top of us here. That's not ideal. Oh. Okay, I don't have any naval stuff in this regard. It's obviously heading south to relink up with my allies. So we are currently not in a great situation here. This is not ideal. Our missile batteries are engaging. The thing is, those batteries still use kind of crappy missiles. When we get to the hypersonic cruise missiles, they are fantastic. Until then, we're just kind of hoping we don't end up dying here. I'm going to lose quite a few units here, probably. That's not ideal. I don't know if these guys can actually have the range on them. That's going to get kind of long. Okay, our helicopters are definitely not going to have the range. But if we can, we just got to destroy like 1 or 2 of these guys. We just got to, you know what, let's get 2 more missile batteries and just hard focus. We even have some allied missile batteries here. So, if, oh man, we're losing, we lost a terminal ABM. We've lost a SAM site. Oh, this is not good. I got to move my mobile SAM into this base. Oh, they're now engaging my coastal batteries. We did get one of those ships down. I'm trying to get the cruiser. The cruiser is a big one, but we have to overwhelm him with missiles. Oh, our army base now under attack. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. We have our strategic bombers are trying to fly over there. We can see that. Maybe we'll leave this actually as it is. In terms of the transports, we can fly, guess what? More guys over. We'll deploy you in there. Actually, we think we can deploy 1 in here and 3 in Fort Liberty, and then we'll move them over. And then we still have, wasn't it back here somewhere? There we go. We still have more people. Oh, we can move in. We just got to make sure we select them and not forget about these. I don't know if any of these actually has a... I need to build another FOB, because that is the only reason I would even bother bringing over the combat engineers. So, Fort Buchanan, I kind of want to fly them over here. Did we get the cruiser? No. Did we get the enemy? Okay. Mission successful. It was brutal. We actually suffered quite a few casualties in terms of our equipment that I would have rather not lost. But so be it. We are not going to be... We used any of these guys? No, we didn't actually. That's great. Okay, perfect. So we are fine. Using my submarine. What's the range on these? Their range is this bigger one, as long as we have eyes on them there. So we just need to move these up a little. Fort Liberty is done with its movement, which means we can fly new vehicles down, and we keep moving, hoping to evade a war with China. Okay, my army division, you can't even, that's insane. So, they've been completely blocked off. The Chinese are not going to let us go. We're not at war with them, but we're also not friendly with them. So we're just kind of in a very awkward situation where, well, we don't really have anything that we can do against them. So we're just going to be sitting here, and we want to make sure we bring a FOB over down here ASAP. Now we do have more units ready to go. So we're going to be, guess what? Oh, China and us are now at war. I don't know what I did, but we're at war with the Chinese, which now means we're going to auto-engage. We're going to set all this live. We'll probably go to cruise missiles on these and see if we can engage the carrier. Give them a lot of different targets. I'm making sure that we're safe down here. Now, at this point, we know that there's no reason not to have this on combat, so I might as well. This one's going to die. There's not much we can do about that. But now we're at war with anyone. I don't really care anymore. So we might as well set everyone back to auto-engage. So you don't have to worry about, you know, getting into a conflict because, well, I don't really care. Let's go be mean and go knock out this army, this airbase. Might as well. Helicopter station, might as well auto-engage. Auto-engage this. Now, oh, that's okay. Well, we actually should be okay here, I think. I mean, yeah, we're gonna lose some spy satellites. That's fine. They're gonna shoot some of our satellites out of the sky. We do get to bully the ships coming down from China, we've lost the airbase here. Yeah, that's not a surprise. This army division is completely surrounded. It's very unfortunate. I do have this that's flying over. I want to make sure. Okay, we can't really deal with. Oh, wait, maybe we can. I wonder. This is a little cheeky. Does this have the range? It should. Oh, look at the. Oh, wow, look at the range on the. That's awesome, actually. Losing some more spy satellites. Army division, yeah. That's going to happen every time you have a war going on. The initial couple of seconds are going to be kind of over the top, obviously. Let's turn this thing on as well. Just go absolutely nuts. Spy satellites, yeah, you know. I want to make sure we knock out this fleet before we do anything else. This fleet has to go out. Let's send in the carrier AWACS, give us an idea of what is going on. And also, let's start dealing with these submarines out here. You guys are not welcome. I don't know what you guys are... Oh, they are no longer near us, actually. They have left the area. You can immediately see Chinese fighter jets coming in like crazy. We are going to have to get some of these naval monitoring stations. Luckily for us, the battle is basically... Or our tree of building stuff is almost done. We're still getting these units researched. So right now, our vision is up to here. And, okay, so actually... This is interesting. So the second they're spotted, my trucks should have range, which is all that I'm hoping for here. Interesting scenario. Let's make sure all these guys now might as well go off auto-engaged. Oh, not that one. That's just going to get shot down if we do that. And yeah, we're probably going to lose that. We want to make sure we get these guys flying over. A lot of microing here of your units. You have to move in and out, but it's important. It's very important that we do this. Is there a fob in here? There is a fob in there. Perfect. Our intrep... Oh, wait. Okay. Are we still engaging this thing? I mean, we are trying to, correct? I just want to make sure we get this carrier knocked out, although we don't want to fly that far north. Now, the question is, do I have a... Okay, we do. This could be an interesting proposition where we try to knock out their SAMs. Now, it's kind of a risky play. I figured out that the EWs are really good at that, obviously. They're like seed. But sometimes they tend to overshoot their target a little bit. So I'm hoping that's not... Oh, actually, that was fine. That was good. I'm just trying to knock out some of their SAM sites. I mean, that's a lot of missiles. But wow, look at the... Oh, that's... See, that... Yeah. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. I did not mean to do that. So that's the issue. If you do not have... we need to make sure we do... Actually, we knocked out one of theirs, but we also kind of just lost a little bit. Oh, actually, hold on. One crashed, but what actually happened here? Where... Oh, nice. Yes, okay. The Russians are coming in, and they're just being outranged by my launchers. So anything they send in gets spotted and basically immediately gets killed. We've lost a monitoring station. That's fine. We can put another one down here. I want to put one down here. We need to make sure we know where their submarines are. And if we don't, that's the terrifying part. We don't know where their subs are. That's really bad. Let's actually also... I know this is more about the conventional part. Like I said, we need to start getting some more army divisions and start handing those over actually to our allies. Although we do have a couple. So we will give them an army division and we'll give them... Actually, let's give them an operating base too. I don't really know why I bought that. A lot of mine already have it. Let's give them this fighter. Might as well. And yeah, we are losing these naval stations like relatively often. I wonder if that's a crazy thing to do. I'm getting these resupply ships to keep these units secure. You want to make sure you do that way. Actually, if they're not in friendly waters like any of these, they cannot replenish. But if you have a supply ship nearby, that will cover it. And that's honestly very important. Let's get one over here. Get them just to patrol. We're sending these guys back, which means, guess what? We have at least 3 more army divisions. And now... Oh, actually, they kind of reinforced this relatively heavily, didn't they? Get an airbase. Let's just deploy that from our combat engineers. Slowly move this around. Let's actually not deploy these resupply ships. Just... Oh, well, I could deploy this one over here and just send it to go over there. Okay. Landing ship, let's cancel you and actually get you to deploy those units of armor. There's 4 of them in there. Kind of nice to have. Okay, we're not dealing with SSMs. But there are ship-based units still out here. It's that fleet that I don't think we ever got. We're also going to get some more satellites. This is probably going to get shot down. But the setup for this one is to have this completely locked down, which is great. Now we're about to have hypersonic maneuvering, which should give us, I think that's in, ooh, that's in ballistic missiles? Yes. It's just not going to do anything, but it's going to allow us to at least deploy the hypersonic cruise missile upgrade, which is going to be great. Oh, there's a, ooh. Ooh, what are you doing there? And how can I stop you from being an ass? Do I have the range? I don't know if I do. I don't think I have the range on that. We're losing some SAM sites. That's okay. We will eventually move in here. Losing some army divisions. I mean, that's kind of a crazy push that I didn't really have to do. Let's move the combat engineers away if they can. Oh, we're losing our... Ugh, that's a little frustrating. I will try to engage that over there, the fleet. I'm going to make sure all these are set to cruise missiles, which they are not. Cruise missiles. Okay. Now, eventually, that's why I want to upgrade them to the hypersonics, which is going to happen soon. Those are going to have an insane amount of range. Okay, well, they're kind of knocking at some of my aircraft here. That's fine. My goal here is... Oh, make sure I did that over here, too. My goal here is to get a kind of... Not necessarily a fleet built up, because my whole point here is to use, you know, more conventional ground units. But I do want to make sure that I get this west coast secured. And these are missile strikes, right? That's what the thing requested. We're doing the strategy. We're just doing maybe a slightly naval focused one within that strategy. I think that's fair, though. It's going to be it's really hard to do these without any focus on the naval combat. I mean, you're just going to have a really bad time. Oh, guess what? We have more units ready to deploy, and it wouldn't be the first time. Deploy some. Actually, let's keep this and keep these to our allies soon. Friendly airbase lost. Yeah, that's fine. They've just completely kind of... Or army base, actually. They've kind of messed up me over here, which is unfortunate. Maybe an... Oh, we have been destroying their... Actually, is that us destroying their satellites? I'm not 100% sure. Let's make sure we put this on full deploy and get the cruise missiles up on this one. And I kind of want to see if we can... Oh, that's just a TEL. Okay, never mind. We're going to get some army units deployed here. Whenever we have to give units away, we will do that. We'll give them an army division and some intel and some more army divisions. Again, focusing on building a lot of army units here is going to be the main idea once we get this secured. I just want to make sure I have this covered for now. Landing ship has deployed. Oh, we want to make sure you deploy all of those units. And once it does that, it's going to take about 30 seconds. Once it does that, we'll just try and delete the landing ship. Or maybe we'll keep it in case we want to... Well, we will want to invade this, but I don't know how long that's going to take. It's going to take a little bit of time. Army division is coming in. Let's deploy the FOB down here. And we are cutting off the Chinese. We know that they are, as you can see, kind of... Oh, they're currently engaging the Russians. That's hilarious for us, in a way, actually. I do think that's hilarious. Their AA, though, is pretty strong over here. Maybe we just focus on one thing at a time. Like, maybe we just do one focus. And then when that's down, we go for the next one. And when that's down, we go for the next one. Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, I'm hoping we can get the carrier. Can we focus on that, please? The carrier goes down. We actually have the laser. The killer satellite was trying to engage my satellite, it looked like. We may end up losing a few. This may not be the best situation. I'm going to get a mobile SAM. And, yeah. We lost a destroyer. That's okay. I mean, my goal here is to destroy their fleet. We are going to probably suffer some casualties in that situation. We have the upper hand in terms of sheer numbers by like a large amount. Just going to make sure that we target the carrier. Is that a cruiser or a destroyer? I can't really tell. I am hoping... Okay, I mean, there are submarines in there. We're going to need some more SAMs over here. I need to get another SAM down there. I totally forgot. Mobile SAM. Yeah, we're losing some destroyers. I mean, we're killing their carriers. Actually, did we just... Yeah, that's actually perfect. I mean, I'd say perfect. We are losing a lot of our destroyers here, but the destroyers are not that good. I'd rather have a whole bunch of submarines. We have friendly jets engaging behind their lines. I kind of feel like I'm doing the thing that I said I wasn't going to do. I'm spreading myself out like mentally, which is going to cost me probably in the long run. Where I don't want to give him that supply ship. That's mine. Get away from that. Like, oh, I need to know. Oh, no. We're not giving them a nuke. That would be terrible. We're surrounding pretty much everything here. We are also being surrounded in ourselves, so it's not an ideal situation. Yeah, good one, buddy. Spec Ops, get out of here, dude. You're cooked. Look at another spy satellite. I know it's probably going to get shot down relatively quickly. It may not last very long. Oh, not good, not good, not good. We will have to deal with these. That is bad. Did we just destroy a landing ship? Oh, okay. No, we didn't. They are sending in more landing ships, which is fine. That's fine. I don't really care. We will deal with them. Lost a mobile SAM. That's okay. Submarine here. That is something we will have to think about in due time. That's the thing is, you don't have a great anti... is there anything in this guy? No, I'm going to have to get a forward operating base inside of that one. Yeah, the submarines are the one thing that is terrifying. They will absolutely destroy you. So luckily we do have a way to... Oh, run. I don't know if that's going to make it. I don't know if that's going to make it. I don't know if that's going to make it. That's going to be a tough one. We may lose a carrier. It's not ideal. It's not the best situation that it could have happened, but... Fob. Let's get you to deploy the fob. Let's just deploy it over here. But soon, I kind of just want to start engaging Uagodugu. Get this to auto-engage. We'll actually start engaging these army divisions here from the Russians. Wait, who did I just tell to it? No, you guys are going to engage this. Did I lose my carrier? It's going to be close. That's a lot of torpedoes. It's probably going to go down. Oh, God. Yep. Okay. Lost one carrier. They have lost a few. We are losing a lot of attacks. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Spy satellite got shot down. It's kind of to be expected. I want to make sure we... Yeah, let's just deploy it again. It's going to get shot down. It's not ideal. I kind of wish I didn't lose that carrier. Carrier is a really big one to lose there, but that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Wait, we have a friendly carrier? How the hell did they get a carrier? I didn't give them any, did I? I don't think I built a carrier. That's crazy, actually, though. Landing ship. Hey, guess what, buddy? I don't think so. Yeah, you're cooked. You're done. And the best part is that the second that this upgrade comes in, we don't actually have a next upgrade, so maybe I should start considering that right now. We are putting a lot of our effort into the research. Maybe we'll go for an armor upgrade, and then let's go for the vehicle upgrade and then the armor upgrade. We'd also go for the... There's a lot of things I want to research here. Interceptors would be good. So maybe we'll actually push that to the top because it's relatively short. And then once this one's done. Oh, I did not know they were like that close to the coast here still. I mean, we are going to be obliterating them. We should have... These cruise missiles are going to get an upgrade here. This destroyer is going to go down. Yeah, that was just a waste of buying that, I suppose. But, yeah, okay. Well, you can't win them all, I suppose. The SAM... Oh, I need to get more SAM sites, too, I guess. Let's get some mobile SAMs built. We're currently... Okay, the Russians are a little stronger here than I believe they were. I do have airstrikes I can put down. So we can get some GBUs on any of these, I think. And over here, we can get some AGMs, which are the air anti-ground missiles. Get them to engage as well. I think this could be a decent push. There. This hopefully works out. This is kind of a big push. We now have, however, we have built the new missiles or researched the new missiles. So now they're going to have more range. Like I'm talking a decent amount of more range. Now these batteries could kind of cover to here. They can cover further, and they're going to do more damage. We're going to slowly creep these up. Try to keep eyes on that. The Chinese will be sending in reinforcements, but that's fine. We'll deal with that in due time. Oh, I need to make sure I occupy this. And then I'm actually feeling okay about this one. Maybe I'll just, no, maybe that's a little risky. What mobile SAM got destroyed? No, they keep destroying my SAMs. You cheeky buggers. I don't even have them that close to the front line, do I? Like, losing some of these army divs, it's not ideal. The setup here could have been better. There's a lot of Russian defense units over here. But I guess I keep forgetting I need to fly more of these. I need to fly more units over. We still have units that we haven't flown over yet. There's not a lot left, to be fair. You know, we're getting down to... Actually, that is the last army division, I think, that we haven't gotten yet. Okay, we gotta destroy these ships. Like, they are getting on my nerves. I don't know how we haven't killed you yet. But now we have these hypersonics, and they should be going down. There's no way we do not kill both of these, like, pretty quickly here. Hopefully, before we lose any more of our ships. Let's actually get these... Let's get my carriers back, because we're actually engaging my carriers with, like, actual missiles. A little unfortunate. I really thought we would have had these ships by now. I need to be very careful. We have lost a lot of... Yeah, this cruiser is going to go down here if I'm not careful. My attack could have been better. We are currently not doing good. I need to pull these back. This was not a good attack. China has occupied Uganda, which is over here. So they captured Uganda here. This could be better. This could be going better than I... actually, this should be killing it, though. So we'll capture Windhoek, which is good. We'll finally get some terrain for our allies. Friendly cruiser lost, yeah. Okay, I don't know how we're incapable of... Oh, you know what it is? I need to get the submarines to join the fight for... against those three main warships. If we can do that, then I think we're back in action. That's going to be our main goal. Use the submarines, engage those ships. We're going to need to get some... Well... Let's get you to follow this one. And let's get you... Is this a cruiser? It is a cruiser, yeah. Let's get... Is there a cruiser in here? That's one cruiser. That's a destroyer. Now, let's actually keep you on the carrier. But however, let's get this one to come off as well and follow this. We need to... I need to make sure I have, like, enough guys on escort duty. But I also want to make sure we actually get these guys out of here. Currently, those are actually doing probably the most damage of anything. Is the just the ability... Oh, that's not good. I'm actually losing a lot more than I had wanted here. We do have a lot of units that I can now pull in again. But that attack was supposed to be a little smoother. Especially down on this side. I kind of got cooked a little in terms of... kind of overestimated or underestimated the Russian defenses and now the Chinese defenses as well. When they're dug in and their units are very strong, they're really annoying to deal with. And then these guys are doing a lot of damage over time. We're just going to take a... Oh, no. I need these submarines to, like, actually engage the cruisers. It's going to just take a minute, though, is the issue. Oh, no, not like this. What is out here? There is a submarine out here. No, they're going to lose this cruiser. That is so unfortunate. Where is this guy? He's got to be right here. There he is. Is he going to get killed before I can save? No, the cruiser is super cooked. And even these units are not doing that good. I'm currently trying to... I guess I should move in... Do I have any engineer units here? I think I'm actually flying one in. Or there was one. Okay, there's one in here. That's fine. Yeah, we lost that cruiser. That's really not good. The stupid submarine was kind of cheeky. Now it's going after our naval station. So we do have a FOB deployable combat engineers in there. That's going to be very useful. We will need to deal with the remaining units on the coast. I think we can engage that. But oh, we're finding more and more enemy units over here. Can we not kill that thing? I mean, There's no way we can't kill the submarine, right? I mean, there's no way. We have... Oh, we're losing a lot of our army divisions. Although we're going to get this base. We're going to knock... Oh, we're going to lock you down. We're going to get you back. No, 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 no. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. We got a lot of airstrikes going out. I don't know how effective they're really being. Is, I guess, my main concern.
Vehicle destroyed.
What about... Okay, over here we're fine. We are getting the FOB flown over. We have captured this area. We can start moving forward, including our SAM. What's happening over here? Okay, we need to go and protect Johannesburg. We'll actually dig in once we have that. Although our allies, I should say, I don't... Oh, God, how long have I been without production? Oops. Have I just not been paying attention to that? It's possible that that's been a while, perhaps. Oopsie. We are actually, our allies are doing such a good job at pushing the Russians, though, that they're now down to just like 2 sectors over here and this one over here. It's just, we're kind of in a lot of trouble. Those things off the coast are really bugging me. But luckily, we should have it now. And that's going to clear up a lot of the issues that we had on the coast, which... Hopefully we can get this thing done. We can capture these 2 cities. Airbase lost. Oh no, where the hell did you come from? Oh no, a random army division. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Now, this landing ship, none of this here really matters too much. Oh, where is this thing coming from? None of this matters too much. Although it'd be nice to get rid of this guy at Cape Town. We're losing army divisions here against the Chinese. It's not ideal. I probably should have prepped that better. Now we do have a FOB, so we can finally get the healing going, so we'll get that moving over. And I guess over here, oh, I should have had these coastal batteries on like a long time ago, I guess. I could deploy them all the way over here. I don't know if that's going to help, so maybe we'll just drive them along the coast in case we need anything. Oh, anti-ship. Okay, there is something down here. Okay, there is actually some sort of fleet down south. Our allies are pushing hard. That's going to actually be good. I will need an army base here. I'm just trying to get some research done, but maybe you start going more towards 60 and 40%. We need to get more army divisions. I need an army base here. I actually will be waiting. There we go. Army division or army base is going to get built next. What is the action that's been done? Oh, okay. Oh, they're retreating for some reason, which is actually fine. I actually don't necessarily mind that. They're retreating like into my flank. They're going to get destroyed. We'll target anything that comes over here. And where did my... Here, okay. FOB goes here. Because the downside is we will have to heal people over. Oh, okay. The Chinese are pushing Nairobi really hard. Don't know if I can fly him. This would be such a play, but I don't think I get over there is the issue. I don't think I managed to get over here, but we'll try to engage whatever we have left. We may be able to... Oh, no, we're getting engaged by some sort of... Okay, we're getting engaged by Russian fighters. We have an allied base that needs... actually, this is a lot... There's only 2 things in this province, or 3. There's only 3 cities, or 3 cities. We will have to try to fend them off, however. We're losing some army divisions still. That's probably over here. This is okay. I mean, we're not doing great. You know, we are going to be getting this captured, and especially down here on the south, what is the southwest coast. But man, that was brutal. I should have played that a lot better than I did. Our submarines, we're going to send them down south. We know there's something down here. This thing is just going to get... I'm going to tell it to self-explode, so they cannot have it. We'll deploy our carriers now very close to the coast. The reason for that, we get to use our resupply. We don't have to worry about the resupply ships. We can replenish all the losses that we have suffered. I know somebody's suffered some AWACS losses, some helicopter losses. And we're going to actually be capturing some equipment. What was that? Makeshift done? Oh, right. Right. Let's grab the forward operating bases, though, because we will need those. And we need to supply them actually over here. Yeah, this one I kind of did that myself. Army base. What about deploying one near here? And deploy... This is kind of not what I had in mind, but... This is fine. We'll just focus on 2 things at once. I'm sure that won't cause any issues. Let's replenish the aircraft in here. Make sure we replenish all the aircraft and things that we may have lost. It's not really a big reason to do so. It just, I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm not wasting anything of these resources. Although we're getting a little far in there. We didn't fly everyone, I think. Oh, this one doesn't have to be on. What are you doing? Why are you on... Oh, right, you're on... Okay, you're on auto resupply. Fair. Okay, good. This is covered. I don't think I have to worry about this at all. Army base. This is getting resupplied. Our fleets are now moving in. You can cancel that order. I think these are no longer necessary. We're taking some casualties. It's mostly... It looks like some... Oh, there's SAMs just fired at the missiles coming in. Which, guess what? We can deal with that. Allegedly. Hopefully. Oh, they just spawned a whole military base behind us. That is... they spawned a whole base behind us, which is going to ruin... No! God, why did I do that? Now I gotta cancel everyone's movement. That is not ideal. I was doing a lot of movement, obviously, so... Okay, okay. We need to make sure that everyone that was moving is moving. Oh, that's bad. We are in... That's not good. I gotta retreat these guys. And we're actually in some danger here in terms of losing these 2 army divisions. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I don't want to just be losing... I was about to capture this. Now we have to recapture it. Sneaky buggers. Our FOB is up. Our common engineers. No, 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 no. You guys need to go up. Need to go up. You need to go up. We do not lose you here. Can we get the SAM? Is the main question here. Our armies are researching an upgrade, so that should make them a lot better. Our FOB here is hopefully healing everyone that needs healing. This is going to take a while to get these things secured. This thing should be secured, though, in 30 seconds, which is great. It's going to help us a lot going forward. We'll deploy a FOB over here. I need to put out like a little bit more behind the area. I mean, you can all see all these smoke clouds, like the toxic clouds that they're throwing out at us, but, you know, it's the way it is. We'll capture both these towns, and then hopefully that'll help. Working over, I guess, what's in our... Okay, there's a lot of stuff being prepared over the time here. It's going to take a minute. We don't really need that air transport, really, but now we have 1 captured. Perfect. However, it's just going to take a little bit of time for that to be really... I can't really use any of these units. They're really low health right now, so I'm just moving into a position, staying around the FOB, or this base here in this regard. I guess it's technically... Is this an army base? Yeah, I don't know what you'd call that. Not a FOB, because the FOBs are the smaller ones. This one's going to be healing. I don't really care about these terminal ones. The coastal missile batteries, I honestly don't really see a big thing for me to do with them. I do wonder, is there a point? Can I fly here? I can. Okay. Let's do something crazy. Let's move all of them in here and then fly them into South Africa, because we do know there is some sort of naval situation ongoing there. Yeah, this one was not ideal. I do want to get a FOB, or like an actual army base building over here, because there's just nothing, and these guys need to be healed up, and definitely I need some reinforcements for them. However, guess what? It's time to give our buddies some intel and some more army divisions, so we'll give them another one, and they are now covered. Let's also build some ASATs. We have only used like... Well, let's just build 13. Stay at 20. It's a nice even number. For carriers, let's move them into position. Is there anything for me to really do here at the moment? I don't think I want to use... Oh, you know what? We can just target the airfield here. I don't see why we would. Look at the range on those cruise missiles. That's insane. Insane and very useful, actually. I will say that. Did we... Oh, there we go. Let's put that over here. Get these guys healing up. Normally, if it's your territory, they would heal, but I need FOBs to help heal, and it just takes a little bit of time. So this is going to be a little bit of a slow advance on this one. Now, can I fly them here is the question. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they don't get shot down. Once this army base is deployed, we'll... Oh, okay. We are getting engaged still by some sort... Oh, but our friendlies are pushing in. It's actually fantastic. We can actually push in here. I know this is like part of a really big area, so it's not like really relevant right now. It's the same thing over here. Just be annoying, you know. Our transports hopefully don't get shot down. And then our FOB can get built, or not FOB, our base, I should say, can get built over here. Can I engage these units? That's the question. Are there going to be any AA units nearby? It doesn't really look like it. They're intercepting some of those missiles, but with enough of these attack helicopters, we'll eventually probably just get through. Although we are losing some of these attack helicopters already, so let's... oh, there's also jets flying over. Yeah, let's not. We do have a SAM, so that should hopefully do some damage. Trying to make sure we have everything... Oh, look, there he is. Or there he is. Wow, there we are. English is hard. We actually... Oh, the Chinese have been completely surrounded. Wow, my allies are doing fantastic work. But now we know. We cannot underestimate the power of just these dug-in units. Especially because they're actually probably relatively equal to me in terms of their... Well, I don't want to use the word skill. But do you want to deploy this base here? But I think their ground vehicles are just better upgraded than ours, which is can be a little frustrating, obviously. We have any more SAMs I gotta pick up? This is just a makeshift base. We cannot pick this up. I'm just making sure. I don't think I can pick actual army bases up. So let's just slowly advance. And it's gonna take a while. It's just gonna take a while for everything to be repaired, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Replenish our aircraft. Once these are all replenished, although we will move these in here, I guess. Once these are all replenished, we'll just use our airstrikes as well as, although, I guess, are we still on hypersonics? Because these are good. I just need to make sure. Whoa, no. Oh, you can just go in here. I thought this was friendly territory. It will be, like, very soon, though, wouldn't it? 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, this will be friendly territory. That's perfect. Still getting some army divisions, and then we're going to have a lot of units that just need to be built up. Army divisions. Do I actually do something here? We have, I mean, this is going to require a lot of effort that I'm trying not to, I'm not to focus on multiple things right now, which is still happening either way, but we should about to have this captured. The Chinese are attacking. That's not good because these guys, they just destroyed my FOB. That is not good. I was kind of using that, guys. Oh. Let's send one army division this way and hope that we don't lose more army divisions. Okay, we have handed over a territory to our allies. We have secured the next, like, 4 provinces. Let's move up and get one to move here, one to move to Lome, one to Cotonou, and I guess SAM site. These are all healed up as well. Nope, that was almost bad. Let's get all of them plus him moving to here. Perfect. And slowly but steadily move up. This actually is going relatively well now, I should say.
Air wings replenished.
We'll probably just come and grab this forward operating base and deploy that up ahead. What did I say here? Wasn't that going? Oh man, I'm so forgetful. Although, oh, that's not. I'll give them some of my armor instead of giving them. I'll even give them the operating base. There we go. This is going to have to do for now. We're just gonna like hunker down and hope that we can hold the line. It's about all I can do. I don't know if we can even engage this airfield if there's any point. I can try to use the cluster missiles or the hypersonic missiles instead, which I was kind of hoping they would use. Our helicopters are already done, so now hopefully we can use the hypersonics. Our FOB is up, and there's not really much we got going on over here right now. But yeah, hopefully that'll destroy it. And if not, then we'll... Oh, wait, we're still being engaged? Oh, there's still a fleet out here? You smart asses. We will send our submarines. Oh, how did we miss that? Oh, we lost a submarine somehow. Okay.
Vehicle destroyed.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize there was more ships off the coast. I really thought we had destroyed those. But we're slowly replenishing all of our losses. It's going to take a little bit of time. We will have to deal with some low damage. We'll probably deploy a FOB over here. Chinese should get destroyed. especially when we focus on the hypersonics. I could give them AGMs, but the hypersonics actually seem pretty good in the fact that you just get to use them from a pretty damn good
Air wings
range.
replenished.
The Russians have not really been able to make any sort of push up here, just purely based on the range of our anti-shipping missiles. We're about to get the vehicle upgrade, which should be good. And now I'm wondering about what I should get next. Kind of want the interceptors to come after because they're a really short build time. So hopefully this should give us a
Research complete.
decent opportunity to... No, let's make sure we actually take this a little slower. Let's make sure we get some of these territories captured before we move on out again. Over here, we have a couple of pretty damaged army divs, but then there's also a couple of really healthy ones, so I'm not really sure. We'll just slowly move them around. Spec Ops. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Mobile SAM. Definitely make sure we move that down here. Same goes for down here. And the FOB will move it. I mean, I don't know if we want more than one FOB. We probably just want to make sure we keep the guys alive that are here, however. Our shipping missiles. What if they... Are they still chilling? Okay, that's perfect. Let's just keep them around Johannesburg for now. I will use them eventually over here. I can't really fly them around. I have so many things I want to do, but right now we just have to focus... Oh, wait. Do I get an AWACS just to fly over here and give me some eyes on the situation?
Air wings replenished.
Okay, that's perfect. We're not going to engage anything. We're just going to play this smart and safe. No need to rush. We have this secured. I mean, if we can get the Chinese out of Africa first, then that's already going to be a very big help. Just getting rid of those guys. How are we not seeing what is over here? Okay, well, we know there's nothing down here. There are definitely there's definitely some sort of, you know, shipping situation. Oh, right. I want to get the interceptors first because they're only like a couple minutes. And they're still 60-40%, so it's all right. On our production, though,
Air wings replenished.
production is complete. I'm making sure that all of my main things... There we go. This is complete. We might as well just replenish whatever we need to do here. Soon we'll have these cities, and then that can replenish. Making sure we have everything. No, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Well, we can deploy to SAM site for now. I guess this doesn't really matter.
Air wings replenished.
When this is all healed up, it'll take a minute.
Air wings
Probably take a
replenished.
very long minute, actually. Let's actually just get a push going here. Use the Spec Ops as a recon. Get one SAM moving up behind. And yeah, let's just engage. Ooh, Russia is engaging them there. Okay. What do we have in here? How many can we... 4 cruise missiles. Okay, that's great. What's the range on that? Perfect. Let's get an AWACS over here, too. Maybe even one over here. And then this is covered. We have nothing left. I'm making triple sure. We have captured another territory, which is great. We're about to capture this in a minute. It means we can keep advancing slowly but steadily, which is all I really want, is a slow but steady advance. And not that little bit of panic that was happening earlier. That was not an ideal situation. That was not great. Definitely a little worried about that one for a minute. We're going to have this in 14 minutes. We don't need all those guys around there. Okay, okay. It's a good thing these submarines are down here. And I need to start building some actual more equipment. Maybe a cruiser. I know that I'm focusing on the ground stuff. Maybe 2 more subs, 2 destroyers. Just add those kind of to my units. Those, well, actually, we don't really need that many. We'll just get some more army equipment and just focus this maybe even on like a 50-50. Oh no, that kills 5 minutes of research in the long run. We don't need the submarines. We don't need to destroy. We'll have just one submarine, 2 cruisers, I think. Although I'm really worried about their subs. So maybe we get a couple of these naval monitoring stations at the top just to keep an eye out. That is a lot of equipment. Hopefully our subs can deal with that. Okay, that's a big one. I mean, the carrier is kind of hopeless in this situation, so that's good for us. Let's move this carrier over to slightly. This one... Oh, it's actually fine, I think. Is it not fully repaired? It is. And let's start, I guess, and now advancing along the coast. Let's get a monitoring station up. And let's get 2. Might as well. I'm not going to really patrol them. We'll get this last Chinese cruiser. Again, the destroyers. The submarines are so strong. I mean, this thing is going to die. That's perfect. Now we can, I think, have pretty relaxed play around town now. We are dealing with a new unit that was built. Russians are engaged. Oh, we need to make sure we engage this, though. Otherwise, it's really awkward. Ghana is being transferred. Perfect. Guess what? We are moving up, which is honestly all I can really ask for here. AWACS. Keep the AWACS going. Why not? It's all fine. We have planes. Planes are still coming up. I need to get to one of these. I think this one's fine. In a perfect world, I would get more submarines out there, but right now... Ooh, okay. There's a lot of units in here. I'm not really too worried about it, but eventually we will have to deal with that. It's just the longer we wait, the stronger they can just get by just deploying more units over and over. But let's start going down south hard. Let's get some more replenishments on this one. Let's not even care about the submarine. We'll get the cruiser, though. This is a cruiser. That's a cruiser. Oh, this one doesn't have a cruiser yet. Look at that. Perfect. Follow. Get the submarine. And the... Okay. Do I need another submarine or two? I kind of just want to maybe keep one over here. And the other submarine, make sure we cancel the orders on that one and start getting this interested. I'm kind of curious to see if we can actually... I think we can go through to Suez, which could be an interesting sort of flanking route. The Chinese and the Russians are... They're definitely weak. We are in a position now where we have, as you can see clearly, we're actually halfway to capturing Kinshasa, which is great because that's a really big city. It's going to take a very long time. However, on that note, we probably just want to push...
Ship sunk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How is there still... There's still... You gotta be kidding me. I just lost a cruiser and I just bought it. I mean, it wasn't the same... I don't think it was the same battle group, but like... Okay, get this stupid, stinky submarine out of here. We're not doing that. Get out of here. Oh, it got its torpedoes off. Is it dead? It's not even dead! Get it! Oh, God. Oh, come on. Oh, it's gonna kill... It's gonna kill this cruiser. It's gonna kill this cruiser. That's so many torpedoes. Oh, God, that's... Damn, the submarines are very good. I honestly genuinely think that if you're really trying to be... Oh, don't kill my other... Don't kill a carrier like that. That'd be so mean. I genuinely think that the way to do that is just to spam out a whole bunch of... It's not... It's kind of a basic way, but if you really want to spam out a whole bunch of submarines, that may just be the way to do it. In terms of this, let's go and capture Abuja. I could even make it just go to fast speed. We have interceptor aircraft available now, which is awesome. Let's deploy a FOB over there. Let's grab these 3 army divs. We're good to go. And let's send them out to... Is this the only thing here? Perfect. Oh, let's make sure we actually capture this sector, though, guys. Like, that's a little awkward. Otherwise, we're just standing here waiting. All of these are good to go. I'm trying to find more of my... Oh, I guess maybe I don't have too many of... Oh, I really thought I had more combat engineers, but that's fine. We'll pick this up, and we'll deploy that behind here. And it might even be worth it just for all of these guys to... move like into the middle, give them a SAM. And, you know, getting some movement going, getting some stuff captured. I left Lagos. I don't know what I was thinking. That is going to cost me... That's actually going to cost me. That's going to cost me. Do not do that. That's very stupid on my end. That's going to cost me a lot of damage and time because what they're going to do is they're going to spawn those bases down and they're going to have a lot of guys respawn, potentially even submarines in here. So that is going to actually, that's like legit going to cost me quite a bit of time. I mean, that's my fault. Probably shouldn't have just left. We are getting the upgraded armor for our infantry. We'll go for the advanced stealth bombers. I could even try to go for the aircraft one after that, I suppose. I don't really know if I really need a lot of upgrades anymore. I mean, I could just maybe go towards 65. Is that really going to make a big difference? 34, 37, The timer on that goes up by 30 seconds. It's not that bad. We'll stick with that for now. Let's give ourselves... No, let's give our allies a bunch of these army divisions. We just got that armor upgrade, though, which is great for us. Give them some more of these. They obviously are happy to... yeah, they're happy to accept all those things. Now, the armor upgrade for the infantry is also going to go for all of our army divs. We're slowly engaging. I'm just kind of rolling through here. We're using the airstrikes still on the cruise missiles here. And is there anything I should just be engaging? I could just try to engage anything. Like I don't know why I wouldn't be. I mean, I have a lot of aircraft on those carriers. What is in here that I'm missing? Nothing. Make sure. I'm going to keep myself in this area because it's going to take me 14 minutes to capture. Like I said, it's my own silly fault. I don't think it really matters even sending any other units there. I don't think it makes it faster or slower. That's my own silly fault. We have a fob built up here, so these guys should be healing. And this is still secure. I'm making sure this is still set. Our little things can have patrols going. Oh, okay, that's actually a big push. So we will have to lock that down. Actually, that's a really big push. We definitely will have to lock that down. So it's a good thing that I got stuff for that. What's the range on... Oh, wow. Okay, okay, okay. What am I going to bomb? Sure. Let's bomb that until it's done. I mean, let's get rid of that. Cameroon is occupied. We've lost a friendly division. Yeah, that's not ideal. This is a lot of forces coming in. I actually genuinely don't really know what to do about that right per se right now. It is not great. We can, however, I kind of want to attack that, push. That's, oh, you know what we do? This is what we do. We go in live. Did I lose the, oh, I lost the SAM over here? Dang it. Oh, is that a friendly unit? Oh, okay, whatever. We'll push in. We'll help the allies capture this territory on the coast. And I guess we'll just keep pushing south with the carrier. Again, we're going to leave one. I think it just makes sense to keep it where it is. There's army base going to get... This is like huge push. I don't even know what I can do about that. I mean, I could now push into here, but there's 2 army bases I'll have to deal with. So it's going to be really hard to do. We'll dig in what I have, what I can. This army base is going to go down. Like, there's no way that they're not. Our helicopters... Oh, okay. Yeah, they're instantly getting SAM sighted. Okay, that's fair. I didn't know there was a SAM site there. I did not know your game. Did not know that's what we're doing. Just like the spawn killing at the base is pretty funny. Put a bomber in here. I guess we'll just keep bombing this. I don't see why I wouldn't. It's going to take a little bit. We're still trying to repair some airfields and stuff too. It's capturing is going to take just a minute, another 12 minutes. Now I don't need all these army units here, but I have this feeling. I almost guarantee that what's going to happen is they're going to deploy a large amount. Actually, let's deploy the SAM site. No, maybe let's hold it for now. I can guarantee they're going to deploy one of those like bases, and they get to deploy a whole bunch of infantry around us, or army divisions. So I want to be careful. Let's keep moving up. Get those bombs away, or in this case, missiles. Let's capture N'Djamena, which is in Chad, and it's the only city in there. So that's actually a big capture. This one has been handed over. Okay, perfect. Let's just keep pushing up. Let's use our spec ops to get some eyes ahead. Over here, we cannot leave. So I'm not leaving. We're not leaving. I'm not doing that again. We're not going to get played. Slowly replenishing everything down here in situation. It's not great. We can deploy some more army divisions, which are immediately getting a lot of... oh, okay. They captured Botswana from us, I believe. But that's okay. It's not the worst. We will deal with that. Wait, where did this thing come from? What was I resupplying? Is there a yellow dot anywhere? Oh, there is one yellow dot right there. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with this push. And I'm probably going to lose some of these units that I deployed there almost like instantly, because they're not dug in. We do have friendlies rushing down south, but we will be able to recapture Gaborone, although that is not ideal. My units are definitely outclassed when it comes to some of the They have this like really good upgraded. Oh, ooh. Okay, okay, that's good to know actually. That's very spooky. Let's recall you and then get that covered soon. But we will get these. It'll just take some time. We'll get the city back. And in the meantime, we'll get a cruiser. We'll get some stuff repaired. Oh, those are big hits from our ships and our carriers there. We will be getting some stuff captured here. It's just going to take a minute to get everything sorted. Make sure the Russians are not coming in with anything crazy. The Chinese are here in Russian lands. That's kind of interesting. Is there any reason for me to not go forward? Is there a fob that I have somewhere? This is fine. Oh, right. Oh, look, we killed that,
Air wings replenished.
That's awesome. We actually killed that. No. We need to deploy this here and then deploy this there. Hopefully that works. We did actually capture this territory. We are getting some replenishments. This is, hey, guess what? You guys need a cruiser again because we lost it like 3 times now. We do know there's a lot of submarines over here. Well, eventually we'll probably want to deal with that in one way or the other. Oh, there we go. That goes in there. I mean, these air transports, I mean, I kind of don't really care about getting them back or not, but it's just, at this point, trying to make it not crappy and, like, kind of complete. But we do have... I kind of want to get some attack submarines just to go and hunt those guys down there. Our ASATs and everything are set. And I think we'll just keep focusing on I don't know why I wouldn't just focus on the armor. Because that's my main spiel here. Anything? Oh, this carrier needs a resupply. I mean, I don't know if it really has many that he needs. Research. Right, the aircraft. Let's get this... Let's get the second generation aircraft researched ASAP. Oh, we're not going to be capturing this back unless we move in. Okay, silly. But, oh God. Why do I do that? Why do I do that to myself? That's a little silly, isn't it? Mostly because I was moving a bunch of my army divisions. Oh, that's fine. I'll just dig you in. Actually, these guys don't need to be dug in. How am I going to do this? I really want to try to deal with these Chinese units up there. And then once that's covered, I suppose... Actually, let's give our AI this plane. I don't want to sit on that the entire time. Give you some intel. Might as well share. Might as well be nice. Let's get this fob up built up here and just dig in. Come down. What's this destroyed? Oh, okay, whatever. That's fine. I think... Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, so the Chinese have been kind of gaming. They've also been completely surrounded multiple times. So it's actually kind of crazy how good some of the AI has been playing here in that regard. Let's get you to stop patrolling and recall. And let's keep you on the patrol. I am a little worried, obviously, about what may or may not be out here. We've seen that now. We've seen that they have some sort of submarine thing out here. Let's get these submarines deployed. Carrier here is, I think, good to go south. We'll leave one carrier here in case they have anything crazy pop up over here. We have another 8 minutes to capture this. Russians are coming in. We'll deal with the Chinese. This is I almost moved that. That would have... No! That was not a yell, I swear. That was just me. Oh. Sometimes I really surprise myself, but the way I can double click, I probably shouldn't be doing that. These guys are mostly healed up enough. We'll engage this Russian unit. We have, what did I just say? 8 minutes. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep stuff covered just to make sure it doesn't go and get destroyed. I do want to keep, like, I don't know why I wouldn't be trying to engage stuff with the bombers. I mean, there's so much to bomb. Like, oh, this unit's pretty low health, but might as well get rid of it, right? Our submarine is almost at in range now. It's taking a little while to get there. I am trying to find what is here. We do know there is something. I don't know where it went. No, come on. Stop it. Stop it, you double-clicking silly goober. Let's keep moving this around. I do have another sub, actually. I just realized. I'll move that over here. Make sure that the Chinese cannot keep sending reinforcements in. Okay, we've captured... Oh, no, that's not that one. That is a... Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. We are capturing more territory. which is awesome. There's a lot of Russian equipment coming in, actually. What can I do about that? Is there... Oh, a makeshift airbase. I should go and grab that, I think. If I went and grabbed that, I could pick it up and move it forward. It's a little bit more useful when it's not, you know... Let's get these guys just to patrol, I think. I don't know why I wouldn't have them patrol. Same goes for all of these things back here. I mean, worst case scenario, they do something useful. Worst case scenario, or, you know, best case scenario. Worst case scenario, they do nothing. Best case scenario, they do something useful. But let's get those things picked up. Let's make sure we do not get pushed for the next 7 minutes on Lagos, which I shouldn't have moved out of. It makes me really annoyed at myself. Carrier. Engage any of these. Botswana has been captured. That's awesome. We are getting... Oof. Okay. Make sure we push this around. And let's start engaging the SAM sites here. You've yet to find where those submarines went. I'm a little worried. I just don't know where they are. I don't know how far they went. But I guess we'll figure it out one way or the other. Let's go for replenishment on this guy. It's going to take a little bit of... it's like 10 aircraft. Might as well replenish that. And here we are still fine. Engaging the Russians who are rushing across. That's a terrible joke. We'll go pick up this airbase and move it forward. And then finally I can stop worrying about them flying in, like, or spawning in behind me. That's the main worry I have right now. And that's why I'm not really doing too many crazy things at the moment. Over here, is there a reason? Is there a reason why I'm not doing this? I feel like there's going to be a really good reason. It's going to be Russian jets. Yeah. Get down, Mr. President. Okay. We're safe. They are definitely out here, and we're not going to mess with that. What was that missile? Oh, they're bombing our allies. I have been sitting here for a while, I think. Let's start the push into here, and then we just have to worry about the middle of Africa once we start this push. I don't know if we win this fight. I don't have a army base nearby. Do I have an army base nearby? What's the range on that? I do. Okay. So we'll push into this area. Get this all knocked out, hopefully. What was that? Oh, it was one of my missile or ballistic missile carriers right there. Or, yeah, they're, well, hypersonic carriers, but... Or hypersonic cruise missiles, I should say it correctly. No, you guys are not going to ruin my thing here. We're not going to ruin this. We're going to have this secured. We're not going to lose the next 5 minutes, I promise. I do want to... Ooh, I kind of want to do some crazy pushes in here, but is that going to work? Like, are they going to have stuff that will prevent me from doing these things? Most likely, yes. I couldn't imagine there isn't some sort of... Oh, look at the helicopter. It's getting knocked out. That's nice. Very nice, very nice. And we're losing kind of a few of these guys over here, which means I'll have to pick up this fob and put it, like, behind them again. That's fine. Oh, wow. Okay. We have a large amount of units coming in, which is fine. We will deal with that using the... We don't have anything on there. These are the long range. We have GBUs on these. I think those are better against vehicles, so we'll use those. Get this repaired. Oh, I cannot afford to lose the combat engineers. That would not be ideal. Now, we do have these guys all ready to go. I guess we'll keep the subs going to, like, spread out. And, I don't know. We'll make sure that hopefully our carrier doesn't get blown up. Get these guys recalled. Other carriers moving in. Multi-role attacker, anything. Is there space on this guy? No. Who needs a multi-role? I'm looking for a little green dot right here somewhere. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of irrelevant. No. That is a lot of units. They're crossing the desert. This is like Rommel's Desert Africa Corps. I am going to lose that. Ugh, crap. Hoping to get that destroyed before it would get that. Now I have to definitely get a combat engineer or two and at least 2 FOBs. Let's get 2 makeshift air bases inside of them as well and then move them around that way. We'll work on this. It'll take a little bit of time. We are just kind of spread out right now, which is... Oh, okay. What do I have for that? Aircraft. Okay, perfect. We do have that. I'm trying to move in, but I'm very worried about those larger, wide pushes that the AI sometimes just seems to do all crazy like, you know? Like this. What is this push that they're about to do? It could be really scary. Might not be, but I don't really want to take the risk that it is scary. Although, actually, this SAM probably should be moving up, not down. That is a lot of units. They're actually getting kind of close to getting the city. They're going to knock out some units over here. Oh, crap. I was not paying attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. You just get gassed. That's, I think, what just happened to that 6 stack of units. Now, there's no time for them to retreat. So, hopefully, they can... Oh, they're getting bombed. That's the issue. They're getting bombed. I don't have any SAMs nearby. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. They were gassed and bombed. Now, hopefully, we can dig in, and I can get a fob. Oh, I don't have a base. I do. Okay, replenish this. Get the fob thing driving out here. This actually could work. This could work. I have to get that thing over here ASAP. I'm building a fob to put on the truck to deploy here to the back line. I'm getting a SAM in here as well. Get the fob, put it in there. This is a lot of big plays here. Hopefully they completed the objective. Oh, nice. They picked up the airstrip. No! That sounded like Homer Simpson. I wonder if... Yes, I need to deploy you here. Nope. Like... Oh, there's a... Okay, our SAMs are not going to be enough, maybe, even. I might need more than one SAM. Maybe I need, like, 2 AA sites and another SAM. I don't know. There's just a lot of equipment coming around here. Are these healed up? Oh, they are. Okay. I think we try to cut off this. Yeah, that's... Okay, well, at least they got healing going. I'm trying to capture this territory, but it's one of 2. Is a army base lost? Oh, they ran it over. Okay, it's fine. We did lose an army base there. It's not great. But I think we're going to knock these guys out without having to worry too much about any of the... Like, there's not going to be any repercussions, I don't think. They're not going to capture this in the next 2 minutes. We are going to get loud... They're being bombed. What is the timer on this? Less than a minute and a half. Oh, an airbase? What? Brother, are you kidding? How did you get an airbase over here without me having any sort of say about that? They're actually deploying fighters behind me, which is annoying because they're probably shooting down my actual... Yeah, they're wasting my time. But let's get this flown south, or well, not flown south. Let's get it, you know, going south. We know for a fact that we're going to have this captured in a minute. I am kind of assuming that this is not going to become an issue in terms of me driving out of here with that. So we'll keep that going. We'll actually target them before... In the next minute, it should be fine. Did I have this airbase still? I do. Deploy them over here. And see if we can cut off these Chinese units that are running in. We're now building into 6th generation aircraft, which honestly is going to be fine. I think that's... Oh! Stop it. Our naval helicopters can probably get recalled. I do need a fob over here. Okay, normally you couldn't do that, I don't think. Why am I doing that? I don't think you normally can do that, what I just did, but due to the fact that I just had it for a second, I was able to. Oh, you can't put stuff in here. Never mind. I lied. What do we need here? I need a bunch. Honestly, I need more fobs. These are honestly really big. Let's get a specialized airbase, actually, too. So we can start striking this area here soon. And another satellite, in case we didn't have any yet, or any more. Okay, we can deal with that relatively effectively. Okay, let's push on in. Get my AA guns to sort of spread out between these 2 units, and then we'll have this other one captured here very soon. This should actually be pretty done here. And then we just have to worry about the Chinese in the middle. We'll actually focus on knocking the Chinese out. And then once we do, and we're actually about to... Well, Kinshasa is going to take a long time to capture the issue, I guess, still. But if we manage to hold the other ones, then we're good. And that's the only thing that we need to hold. Are there any air bases I should try to destroy or anything cheeky here? Oh, there's one down there. Actually, can I just literally fly? This is a crazy big risk. I may not enjoy this if it goes wrong. I actually am going to try to attack that with attack. Yeah. Deploy it. Deploy it. No. Okay. Well, that's my own fault. Yeah, no, let's not even bother. Let's just recall that. That's going to get shot down. Makeshift airbase. Let's get you on the AAMs. Although I kind of want to engage that airbase. We'll just have the... let's have these guys just patrol around and hope that works out for us. Didn't really work out there. I need to make sure I can keep that occupied. Let's actually engage this airbase with my carrier planes. Oh, those are some big things to knock out here. I mean, just random things we can knock out with our little Spec Ops team. Bye-bye. Do that, do that. Okay. SAM site we can go get in a second as well. I'm just trying to make sure we have Kinshasa. We have finally secured the area here. It's taken a very long time. That was kind of ridiculous. Let's get everyone moved up and healed up. And this thing, I guess we can pick it up again. Now we don't need this thing anymore. And we'll start focusing, I guess, on the border with the Russian-held territories. Although I do want to watch out and make sure I don't, like, overzealously push myself forward. Let's get this thing rolled forward and then make sure they're all going to dig in once they get there.
Vehicle destroyed.
It goes for you. Enemy army division destroyed, but it also lost a friendly one. Where was that? Oh, okay. It was right next to it. This is fine, actually. I don't think this is too bad. I mean, we're losing... I need to go and destroy that. Oh, wait. There's a bunch of Chinese allies over here. How have we not shot these missiles? Oh, I probably need to get another cruiser. But for now, I guess we're fine. Let's just... Oh, there's one. There's two ASATs. And we can't actually... Oh, we might... Yeah, we got it. Enemy spy satellite destroyed. That is awesome. We picked up the airbase. Is there anything else that needs to be picked up over here? I think we're very good. We'll just replenish these units just because I can. This gives my OCD a little bit of a positive tick, you know, when I do that. And we can put a fob in you as well. That sounds kind of weird. And let's move. That's me fat fingering. Let's move it up. Let's take a look here. SAM. Do we need a mobile SAM anywhere right now? I think we're actually fine. Although it would be nice to knock out some of these little forward structures. Makeshift airbase. Get that covered. What do we have in here? Can we just get some hypersonics going out on this? Maybe not here. Maybe not here. Maybe we'll actually replenish you instead. But I can probably have hypersonics fly out from here after we swap him. I mean, they're missile... Oh, no, not the helicopters. I meant not for the helicopters. It's fine. We'll let the helicopters go down. We'll replenish those. There are jets. Ooh, lots of jets, actually. Can we fly one over here to cover this? Okay, let's just strike that with our aircraft. There are going to be some planes flying over, but actually might be a cheeky way for us to get some of those knocked out. Look at the amount of units they have here. Now, this is going to be an issue if we do not capture that. But the question is, they keep sending aircraft this way, so there is obviously a base somewhere. I'm hoping that we can deploy... Oh, don't tell me that you're going to drop anything on me. Okay. Move up to here. Where do we want a forward operating base? Do we really need one right now? Probably not really at the moment. Although I will need to put this in here and then put a fob in it and then drive it over here and heal it. We will need to destroy this or capture this somehow at some point soon. We have 55 minutes left. I think we're going to be fine. Let's slowly keep pushing up. Let's get this thing to... Oh, wait, there's my... Are those my recon things I was doing? Who was doing these? Yeah, let's tell it to stop. We don't really need the recon so much anymore there. I thought it was a submarine, but we're fine. Let's discovered a specialized airbase now. Let's just deploy this over here. What do we have? Interceptors. Okay, bombs. Now we're talking. So let's get...
Vehicle destroyed.
This just bombed out. Spec Ops team. Oh, okay, that was my Russian adventure that I was attempting there, yeah. We have Oh, I can't do that. I'll just deploy a thing there and then use that. We'll get spy satellite rolling over here. Digging in. Trying to keep this somewhat
Air wings replenished.
under control. But I'm also trying to... Actually, this might be the helicopters that I need here in a second. Oh, this is going to need new jets too. This is the air base. If we destroy that, then we're set. We are going to need to... this will be all right. I will need to deploy
Air wings
a Bob
replenished.
in here. Bob down there to heal these guys up. We'll slowly start working on the this sector here. Spreading out my submarines as much as I can. Well, we're still getting some... I can't believe they made an actual... like African carrier task force over here. That's hilarious, just the way that they managed to build that up in the background. I do want... Oh, where are you going? Oh, I don't know where he was going. This needs one more sector capture. This is going to need some AA, actually. Combat engineers, let's pick up these two things.
Air wings
And then
replenished.
once they're done, let's get you over there and deploy to Sam. ASAP. Oh, that's going to hurt, though, for the time being. Oh, there's just Russians driving in between us. Well, let's get the... Okay, there's actually a lot of Russians driving in between us right now. I actually need to be very careful what I'm doing here. What do I... Can I put any AGMs on this? I can. This is getting a little scary. Luckily, I have a big blob that I can push forward, which is good. I will need to... Okay, I will need to deal with that in a second.
Air wings replenished.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, they just built another one of these? Are you kidding? I was just trying to get this moving.
Air wings
I don't even know where the interceptors are coming from. I know there's like... I think it's one of the... Oh, it's the... Oh, this one. Okay. A lot of these are probably going to be necessary all around. Or...
vehicle destroyed.
There's one. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is bad. The fact that they're... I probably shouldn't have done this large, unconcentrated push.
Structure destroyed.
Mostly because now we're running into trouble. And I need to start building armor. I think that's the only thing we do now. Is just build a whole bunch of armor. Is we focus this back to 50-50. It'll be a little bit of a delay on that. That's fine. We just focus on getting a whole bunch of... Get this AA unit back too. I think that's what we do. We just focus on getting armor. We either give it to ourselves or we give it to our allies. I'm trying to get over here. We're not going to get this captured, though, not at this rate. And the Russians are attacking us from up north. Getting AGMs on them wherever I can. Get you back. Focus on this target. Where are they coming? Oh. I'm not even sure. Oh, they're shooting down my... Can't really do that. Up here, we're still good. Up here, we have new Chinese reinforcements coming in.
Vehicle destroyed.
I could try to fly guys onto this island. This is going to take a long time. I need to, like, focus on one thing at a time right now. And it's going to be focusing on getting this captured, then focusing on hopefully capturing this middle territory. I'm just really spread out, and I'm having to deal with the Russians who are also advancing. Oh, look at the amount. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Well, the thing is, we cannot use a nuke. Because then the enemies around us... Well, I mean, I could use a nuke. I think maybe if I only nuke here, it's acceptable. I'm not actually 100% sure how they're going to feel about that. I mean, to be fair. They might not really appreciate that, you know? At all. I think we need to actually start using our airstrike capabilities here and just go absolutely ham. What do we have that we can... we can just keep... Let's just stick with the cruise missiles. They're long range. They should damage pretty much all these units. And, okay, you need to go back there, though. You're going to die. Okay, well, he doesn't really care, I guess. Deploy in here. 1, 2, 3. One thing at a time. Focus this down. Go to the next one. Secure this. Move up. I just need to get a whole bunch of... Actually, let's give this to our allies. I don't really need to sit and look at the air transport sitting there. Intel, hand that over. Okay, we finally got our SAM in position. Which may actually help. I think. It's that's not what's going to be in time, though. All the stuff is locked down. Over here, we are like opposite of a large blob. Although it's just an army. It's one army division, right? It's one army division and one fob. So I feel like we are probably going to be good. Let's target this, this, and then that. So let's do it in that order and hope that that works for us. Hope we can hold the line. We have a couple of Russians who are running behind us. It's not a huge deal. Move up our units. We have this whole army division that's just chilling here. Let's get them to move up over here. Army divisions, roll out. Okay, well, I mean, okay, now we're just kind of engaging both sides. I don't know if that's the most amazing situation I want to be in, but actually, let's swap you to the AGMs instead. And then our armor is going to move in. We'll deploy 1, 2, 3. We'll try to deploy there. And I'm kind of breaking my own rule almost right away. I'm immediately trying to go after multiple sectors at the same time. I do believe that may not be the worst idea. We're going to capture this. We're going to move the fob, put it over here. Nyala is 1 out of 4, 5 in Sudan. That's going to take a while. I mean, either the Russians are kind of not worth my time right now. I need to establish this in my own head. Any time I spend on the Russians right now is wasted for one reason and one reason alone. If I capture this, they're still going to have this, and that's not going to die anytime soon. And if it's not going to die, there's no point in me just chilling here because I want to kind of eliminate one of the factions. Although there's a lot of Chinese and it's still over here. Look at the amount of blobbed up stuff they have. We are about to get level 6 aircraft, though, which is going to be a big upgrade, or 6th generation. I'm trying to find out, is there anything else that's not... Oh, well, we can get some ballistic launch missiles from aircraft. That's not like a super long research. Anything here? Better weapons for my ground forces may be a big upgrade. Or we can just upgrade our aircraft some more and focus on... Then I guess we'll get the weapon. That's a long research, though. A couple of shorter radar ones that I don't even really think are going to matter by the time I need them. Maybe we do focus just on the upgrade for the infantry. I mean, it's going to take a long time, though. Let's focus like 60-50 or 60-40. 60-50, yeah, for sure. I will focus 60-50. There goes the aircraft upgrade, which I'm hoping is going to make them incredibly useful. If not, I am not sure. We do... I don't want to get another one of those common engineers. We need to push to the top. We're going to use that to yoink some of these things that are just way in the back. We don't really need them anymore. Wow, these jets look crazy, by the way. They look really weird. Lots of aircraft. We do have some SAMs, though, which is really useful. We'll have to deploy more of those forward. And we're repairing what we can. I'm trying to get these things. Oh, we need a SAM up here. How am I going to get you there? I'm going to fly it there. That's the thing. If you are able of recognizing, like, you need to fly something, you know, or you need to get something over there, that's going to make or break your W. Oh, where? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's engage that. And you guys are unable to engage this because it's just out of the range, or it's just in range of like 1 or 2 of them. I think we get this. I think we move up this. No. Why? Oh, clicking on the wrong buttons. Cancel the orders. Cancel all the orders. Or who am I moving here? No, we are not moving any of you. I don't think so. You're staying right where you are. We're moving to common engineers. It might have been the AAs I was accidentally moving. We're going to deploy there, and deploy this right here. And that should get us a decent amount of cover. Sam, get you moved up to here ASAP. It's a lot. They just keep GBUing me. This is a... Ooh, okay. I will need another army division here probably soon. I probably will need another an army base, although It's just such a long... It's a long build, even with... it's a minute. Oh, I lost combat engineers? Where? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was kind of to be expected. I'm just trying to hold on to the city. Oh, I actually probably shouldn't even have to deploy all of these there, because I am currently deploying, obviously, my one via the air, so I don't have to get that many over there. How many minutes? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We did the hold for 30 seconds. My SAM is up and running. You know what I need, though, for the SAM is a radar to try to spot stuff for them, probably. So let's get 2 shortwave radars, put them to the top. Keep the research going. Actually give our AI some intel. I'm not giving them any research. I'm terrified they're going to, right now, if I give them any research, they're probably going to try to nuke the enemy. And that's fine. But we don't want that in a situation. We do not want that in this situation. Let's get these radars deployed via aircraft. I love that. Oh, perfect. That is a huge, huge amount of territory. The Chinese are now down to, or the Chinese allies, I should say, are now down to just 2 parts of, well, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories, but they're all relatively small. We're probably going to lose an army division, but we are going to capture this in a minute 20. Then we can move these guys up and out of here. That's going to be big. Let's move the SAM and the AA and the radar all up. Man, this is actually going to get somewhere here. We're getting stuff done. We're engaging more or less what we can here. I might actually move the other carrier in here so we can use the replenish function if we need it. If we still are submarines, we're still good on that. Oh, that one's low on health. It must have been engaged early. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't even know if me deploying those 2 army divs is going to make any sort of difference. That's crazy. They just got so much stuff out of that. It is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 9 or 10 divisions. I mean, it's okay. We'll work on one thing at a time here. I might even, you know what? I'm just going to skip Madagascar. And we're going to, because I don't really have the manpower to deal with it right now. I could move everyone back here, fly them over here, drop them, and then engage the north. But I think what I'm going to do instead is just focus on... Oh, submarine right there. We are going to have to kill that. I think we're unironically just going to clear out these areas instead. And oh, that's... Oh, my... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 plus... And there's more in here. And there's a lot of Chinese all around here. Yeah, this one's done for. We know that now. I probably shouldn't have even put those army divisions in there, but whatever. Win some, lose some. I want to get rid of the Chinese here. We're going to make sure all these guys are good. And if they are, we're just going to hard push them forward. Goes for this one too. We'll make sure this guy stays healing. The army... Oh. Let's pick up this thing, and let's go pick, and let's go over here, I guess. Let's go try that. The Zimbabwe has been captured, which is fantastic. So now we have even more space. Let's go back here and heal. And once these guys are... No. 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 I think that's the guys from over here, isn't it? Yeah. At least, look, I'm starting to learn it now. Starting to learn it. Anyone else that's doing any crazy moves? I don't think so. Okay, we're going to make sure these guys all heal at the fob and go from there. A lot of firepower we're projecting onto this, but I'm kind of feeling it's just going to waste a lot of my planes. Is there any point in just not... You know what? Let's not... I'm not going to use nukes. I almost was like, yeah, let's use nukes, but maybe not. Let's not use nukes right now. Stick to the... upgraded to the aircraft air ballistic missiles. There's a lot of Russian units moving down, which is fine because they'll obviously bother the Chinese as much as they're bothering me. Sam here, Sam there. This is all... Ooh. This unit definitely is going to come back. I don't know how viable it is to push this city. It may not be viable at all. I think we just chill. I think we just chill here. And hope that we can live in this little corner. The terminal ABM is not even that useful for me right now. But we're just holding the line here. Let me attack submarine. Okay, we do know there's a bunch of submarines we'll have to deal with. Spreading this out. I mean, we are losing a bunch of aircraft over here. It's not ideal. They are currently heavily outnumbering me here. I say that they're outnumbering me. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I need to go drive you back, get you healed up. Same goes for these three. I mean, are they wounded? Oh, maybe not really wounded is the correct terminology. Get them driving over there. Focus. I want to get these smaller ones done. I'm just kind of bunching up, and it's giving them a lot of their toxic power, or they're like, yeah, that's not a good idea. Let's go out of here. We need to go back and refigure this one out, because that's not going to be the situation that we can win. We are still waiting for some of these units to be replenished. How is... Okay, well, we obviously are going to have that. It's... Move the SAM around a little. This one's tough. I have a lot of options. That is for sure. Air launch ballistic missile. Let's see if we can do this. I'm curious. I'm actually kind of curious to see if we can get some of the strategic bombers loaded up with the oh yeah, the air launch ballistic missile, I think is what it is. Conventional ALBM. Okay. I'm wondering what the range is on these. Construction's finished. Guess what? More armor. This is the only thing I can really think of getting right now. It's just armor. And then... Oh, you're just chilling here. I guess we'll get you over here. Lots of Chinese forces approaching. Did we ever kill that submarine? There's only one way to find out. But do I really want to find out this way? Not really. Maybe we did. I don't see it. Then again, that doesn't mean it's not here. We've learned that the hard way. And I'm kind of thinking what do we have down here? Have we healed yet? No. Airbase, let's get you replenished on those bombers. Are you fully loaded? Yes. You don't get anything cool. Okay, those are actually not the coolest aircraft. These ones are loaded. We'll get them the cruise missiles again. Or maybe we'll... No, let's skip them with the AGMs. That makes more sense. Our allies are going to pushing in here. You know what? We can just give them a bunch of our hardware. Oh, no. Whoa. Not that. Not that hardware. If we give them that hardware, this battle is going to get nuclear, and then we are in not a great way. So let's stick with this. Lots of 9 Russian divisions near Mombasa. That's crazy talk. Our airstrikes, I think, are making an effective, having a good effect, I should say. These guys are almost done healing up, and then we can move them forward. We just have to deal with all of these units that are coming in. Over here, we are going to... Oh, we can pick up the FOB and the SAM site and then move these guys out here. Our strategic bombers, I don't even know if they're doing anything. I want to take a look and see. Okay, I don't really care. I want to take a look and see. When does it fire it? Friendly naval helicopter loss. Yeah. I'm just trying to see when this thing gets to fire a missile. Is it just at... Oh, there it is. Is it going to do anything? Oh, yeah. I mean, that was pretty useful. That was actually kind of useful, I think, in the long run. So, let's keep that going. The air... Ooh... Well, let's deploy you over here. Kenya is occupied. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We were working on that. You know, guys, trust the system. Trust the process. It's not going very fantastically fast, I know. I'm very terrified of using nuclear weapons in this regard. I know that they're not going to like that, and then they're going to retaliate. Last thing I really feel like doing is having to work against the Chinese when they are trying to bully me. Deploy it over here. Get the SAMs down here. Let's get you down here. I mean, everyone needs to come down here. We need to deploy that base or the FOB. So deploy this. And then once that's done, actually, let's deploy the FOB first so I don't forget that. And then we can deploy the SAM later. I'm not really too worried about that. More... Oh, nice. Our allies are actually ruining their airfields. We are getting a... Ooh, that is a big amount of guys to deal with here. AGMs are set up. Currently, oh, I think the only ones who could attack are currently waiting to get replenished. Oops. Yeah, that's going to hurt. We are going to lose some of the outer... Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But we are going to destroy the majority of these. They can't really get anywhere. Moving up these anti-ship missile launchers is kind of whatever. Get 3 of them in here. Now, can we do anything in here? What can I do? I kind of want to just deploy them very aggressively inside, what is this? Tanzania. Keep pushing up wherever we can with our carrier battle groups. We have trained now on, was it network? I think it's in the smart weapons one here. Neural network trained, so we get better damage and accuracy on, and range on some things for aircraft, so GPUs, the AGM, so that's good. That's very welcome. We will need that. Currently just using the strategic... That is a lot of units I have to worry about. Although we are slowly targeting these guys, which is good. I actually think I need another satellite or 2 if I can help it. At least 1, but maybe even 2. Lots of opportunities here for some quick snatch and grabbing. There's only 2 in Tanzania that we have to capture now. And we can now, I guess we're waiting for everyone here to kind of be healed up a little bit. It's just, there's no point in running in there and getting killed. Like, there's no real reason to do something silly. That is a lot. Oh, I see a satellite just flew over, so just 1 is probably fine. I have a reserve. There's a lot of units coming in. What do we have? AGMs? Deal with that. I mean, I might as well start using them to actually patrol and put their planes up. Oh, guess what? We have another fleet coming in, and they're cooked. I mean, it was a little bit of an investment, but if you do it that way, at least you're kind of safe in that regard. Oh, actually, they've pushed on really hard. What is happening here? What do I still need? Okay, right, I need to get a... Oh, our carriers are here, too. Our friendly carriers. The, what is this? The, yeah, the African Carrier Strike Force is on station, which is awesome. Actually, really do have a really good feeling about that. That our our allies have carriers. Oh, I lost a fob over here, which means I will just quickly go ahead of that other thing that was building. Should save the time that it would take to build it, so that's still fine. Capture Buju. Oh God, no! Do not attack. Capture Bujumbura in Burundi and capture Kigali in Rwanda. And then this is going to be, I think... I'm just taking this kind of slowly here. Oh, can I put that in you? Yes, I can. Nice. Can I put that in you or out you? And then we'll deploy that here. And we're just going to be building armor. I want to try to knock out the Chinese now while I have a good shot at it. So let's get 3 more. And deploy them here, here, and here, and focus on Kampala in Uganda. I kind of knew that, actually, from Who Killed Captain Alex. Wow, there's so many friendly units. Why are we letting them drive around here? Come on. Oh, no, I meant for you. Let's kill that first, and then let's get the replenishment going. Ooh, that's a lot of... Actually, that's a lot. What, are those were cruise missiles from that one. But kind of felt like it was unnecessary, to be honest. But this should be captured in 4 minutes. We will capture Kigali, and our allies will capture Bujumbura. And then we are in a pretty decent way. It's just going to take a while. Oh, we got guys in Cape Town trying to capture it? Really? Huh. Who knew that? Oh, they're also in Durban. I don't even know how they made it all the way down here. I mean, they're driving through a whole bunch of my equipment. But I guess whatever. We won't ask. We'll just deal with them. We'll bomb them down. Slowly but steadily. Over here, have we lost too many aircraft? I don't really think so, actually. Submarine. There is one here. Yep. Okay, move you over to the north. And I'm thinking... Let's move this submarine back to friendly territory. Hopefully you can heal in there. And I kind of want to get two, maybe 1 or 2 subs to try and push the, like, we'll push one in over here on the canal, make sure that it's all clear. Another spy satellite, just because we can. Actually, let's go and replenish the aircraft in here. And let's do the same for you. And same for you. Wait, what did I lose? What? How did it get killed? Nope. What did I lose that to? Is there an actual submarine in here right now? There better not be. I mean, these things are awesome. They just get to drop random ballistics. I don't know if it's worth keeping them on those, or wait, do I just keep them on the, I think I'm going to keep them on these. I think that makes the most sense. Let's replenish some more losses that we may have suffered. We now have hybrid guidance anti-air missiles, which is awesome. Get the submarine in here to see what's going on. The Chinese have really established a large amount of their forces over here. It's kind of crazy, actually. Anything that's yellow dot that I see somewhere, there's going to be a couple probably, yeah. Well, our airstrikes from the, what is this? This is a regular airbase, I believe. And they're doing a good enough job, actually. I would say they're actually doing a fine job. I'm going to go ahead and replenish them. And once that's, there's a lot of stuff to replenish, as you can see. Let's actually go like 65. Let's go 70-30. To get that stuff faster. Oh, I should have been capturing Kampala all this time. Okay, let's pick up some of the things that we've deployed over here. And I guess we'll deploy one of the FOBs. And I suppose let's start getting out of here. Let's start working on the Russians. Although there is a large Russian push here actually now. I just realized that. I don't know where this came from. I actually don't know where this came from at all. That's really scary. My SAMs need to not die. Yeah, I did not even see that coming. That's actually insane. I mean, we can deal with them. What the hell? They're just, I mean, they kind of just drive through my lines. I can't really cover the entirety of Africa, obviously. But the Chinese will be done for soon, which means we don't have to worry about the Chinese. I'm assuming that they'll retreat all their units from Africa, and then our focus can be purely on the situation at hand, which is good. Although I do wonder where all these aircraft came from. 1, 2, okay. None of the other guys needs replenishments in that regard? Oh, maybe they don't. Okay. So this is going to take 5 minutes. Okay, well, that was kind of scary. I don't know where that all came from just now. Large push, and we're going to want to engage them. Do we have any airstrike capable units? We do, with AGMs loaded. Wow, look at the range on some of those. I mean, they're cruise missiles. They're not like perfectly meant for that situation, but just the amount of damage they can pour out here. I wonder, as long as we can just keep engaging these random units, is there any army bases I should worry about over here? I don't think so. What is the range of this thing? Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm wondering if we just do this. And we pack up all of these things. Nope. Stop that. We pack up everything here. Drive it to the base. Let's make sure you pick up this thing. And just get everyone that is here, I'm pretty sure can technically fly. We don't need another one, so I'll probably just move you like to the middle. And capture this. Let's get a FOB here. Yeah, we're dealing with these guys relatively effectively, actually. I'm not too worried. We'll have a large amount of units here. That's fine. It'll just take a little bit of time to get this cleared. Oh, we got friendly cruisers and destroyers in the Mediterranean helping us secure it. That's really cool. Make sure the submarine keeps moving. We're getting some aircraft replenished that we lost, obviously. What? I think we just stick with most of these on the hypersonic. Could go for the AGMs. I'm not really too sure which one. I mean, the assumption would be that they do more damage, right? Than a oh, you just assume that they do more damage with AGMs on vehicles than they would on with the cruise missiles. So you would just hope that this is the smarter idea. A lot of fire coming out in these guys, though. Make sure we target all of them. Let's deploy some more armor. Let's get the SAM moved up. Okay, we're dealing with the little incursions that are coming in here and there. I don't think we need to worry too much about those. We did find a Russian unit down here. Are our transports back yet? I actually think they may be. Let's get those mounted up, fly them over, and just keep sending them on and off. Go and secure the southern sector. We have a FOB, so we should be good actually in that regard. Is there anyone here? There's a single guy here. Okay, sure, we'll deal with you. Whatever.
Vehicle destroyed.
Friendly Army Division lost. Oh, okay, that's fine. As long as we can hold... Oh, I needed to move this up a little more. I want to make sure I start healing these. And then we'll deploy to SAM as well. There. Oh, deploy this. We'll be fine, right? Oh, that FOB got destroyed really quick, actually. And now my SAM is going to get destroyed if I don't get it out of there. Make sure we just deploy more units here. We have captured Tanzania. Yeah, it's okay. I don't care. Yeah, sure. You can kill some of my army units. Oh, there's just a SAM site that was built right there. What is the timer on Kampala?
Vehicle destroyed.
I'm trying to get the city 2 minutes. Okay. Oh, crap. I forgot I was driving them over here. Oh, well. You can't have everything. Let's go ahead and move into... Is it Nigeria? Which should have 2 cities, which will have easy access to, as almost early access. We actually have, like, our friendlies are putting up... Our allies are actually insane. I'm not sure if, like, they're cheating, but they're cooking. They're actually going ham. I'm not too worried about taking over the Russians until we have 100% knocked out the Chinese, which is going to be done in a minute 30. A lot of Russian equipment out here. What can we fly out? We need to fly out everything that we can. Get a foothold. I might as well start at least putting people on that, on the coastline. I know that's not the #1 priority. I know that's what I said. I keep saying I'm going to focus on one thing. I haven't really messed with this in a while, you know, so I wasn't necessarily lying 100% there. On here, what do I want to engage? We have these long-range missiles. These GBUs might be better, but I don't know. There's a lot of these AAs. Can we instead use the long-range... Let's use the actual ballistic missiles and just target those 2 for now. I'm not sure what the range is going to be. Actually, I'm genuinely curious. It seems like it may be a decent amount of range. They'll have to... Oh, it looks like... Wait, is that the... Oh, okay. So they have to get... Well, not relatively close. They have to just get near to it. And I'm hoping that knocks out the SAM site. If it does... No. Go knock out the SAM site now. Let's make sure we get that one. That's a lot of units pushing in. I'm going to need to get a FOB from somewhere. I don't think I have any FOBs left right now. China is done for. That is incredible, actually, because that is going to give us a lot more opportunity. Let's make sure we quickly grab a FOB. Very quickly. Still going 70-30. I'm going to... Man, this airfield is actually awesome. Which one is that? I'm having a hard time telling just off the picture sometimes. It looks like it's the air base. Right? That's the one. So let's get that, actually, after this. Because I need to get more of those. I want to get another one and just load it up with the, the ballistic missiles. And then let's see if we can target some of the enemies there. Let's get combat engineers to drive over here. Let's load up them with the FOB. I want to make sure this FOB stays here for now. This is the Russian territory. We're yoinking. Put this right there. And then, I mean, we are getting some units deployed. It's just going to... Oh, I meant to deploy these a little earlier. We have our SAM. We have our radar vehicle, our AA. We have 3 pieces of armor. We're slowly dealing with whatever this is. Is there a situation where I might want to switch to the AGMs here instead? And just target whatever I have instead. AGMs, where are you? I don't really know if the AGMs make more sense, but in my head they do, compared to ballistic missiles. We're going to be dropping a FOB here. Making sure that when I click on these, they are single selected, not, you know, I'm not selecting multiple. Now, the good thing is I'm on an island, so it would be hard for the units that are not on this island to move here, but let's not try to mess around with that. Research is done in like 60 seconds. Any, like, oh, would this not be a cool one? The advanced stealth bomber? It probably gives you more, maybe even like more range on those ballistic missiles, or I guess, yeah, they have been ballistic missiles we've been firing or using. Get this back, and guess what? We have exactly 3 more armored divisions, like it was calculated almost. That's awesome. Replenish this. This is fine. These are AGMs. I mean, I don't really even need this anymore. I could have brought that over there, but whatever. We're currently just trying to deal with anything to have on this island here. Our strategic bombers. That's a Spec Ops helicopter somewhere. Oh, there we go. Strategic bombers are ready. Let's deploy them. And then we'll just push in from the south. I don't really know if our aircraft are in any danger in this situation. I mean, there is just so many missiles, so many aggressive rockets we're shooting out. I said rockets are actually missiles, right? Because that means they're guided. Oh, we just upgraded our units again. I forgot about that. We have now gotten the increase of damage done with small arms. I know that's not the most amazing high-tech increase, but I think actually in the long run, it's probably not a bad thing to have. We're getting another airbase here done. I actually just kind of want to maybe... I don't really know what I can do with these... Oh, I do know what I can do with them. Oh, our friendlies are over there. That's actually nuts. That's actually kind of nuts. What do you have on here? Let's get you some of these missiles and there, and then hopefully that can help you engage. Let's get an airbase. Let's get the ballistic missiles on you. And that's going to, I guess, just target all of these special things with the bombers, hopefully. That's my main goal here, is to use them to engage any of the, like, long-range sights. I mean, look at the range on that. There we go, missile away. You know, honestly... I mean, I could just build like 7 more pieces of armor, and I don't really need that. Let's get a specialized, a tactical, and let's get like only 2 more armored vehicles. I don't really need a lot of those anymore. I say armored vehicles, I mean like army divisions. But yeah, we're gonna use our air bases just to strike these longer range things. We're using our cluster, or not clusters, using these trying to use the word cruise missiles. I'm trying not to confuse cruise missiles and ballistic missiles. They are different. I'm trying not to confuse them the entire time. Army divisions. Push up. Make sure we push up with what we got. And keep pushing this thing up. And then, yeah, we've kind of cleared this out. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that situation. The jet's doing, I think, a fantastic job. Let's deploy them a little bit in between. Our allies, I can't deploy anyone over here. That's the only downside. I have no, oh my lord, my allies are going nuts. That is actually kind of cool to see. They are going ham in terms of numbers anyway. That is really cool. Let's see, is this healing? Slowly, but steadily. Well, the Chinese are no longer an issue, actually. We can ignore that now. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Get the submarines in the canal right there, or airbase. Yeah, we can just keep targeting those important things. Let's push on in with my army divisions. I mean, this is going to be a big blob. I don't see why I wouldn't. Army division destroyed where? Oh, whatever. Oh, I say whatever, as there's actually like a lot of stuff right here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to blow up. I mean, that's crazy, actually. I wonder if like stupid bombs would, like dumb bombs would be better. I don't want to drop any nukes right now. Not when we're kind of close to the end and it seems like a giant risk to take. I mean, we're getting so many missiles out here. Look at our allies going nuts, though. That's cool to see. Oh, we just destroyed all of those guys. We are... I guess I can try to send someone over here? Or send 2 of them over there and kind of, you know, feel it out, how it's going there. Let's focus the airbase now, if we can. I don't know if I'm sending strategic... Yeah, it only should be strategic bombers, really, but I want to go after the airbase if I can. Oh, Lord, look at all the SAMs. Okay. Slowly but steadily dealing with these. I don't know, are we really, though? I don't know if we are. There's so much equipment, and they're, like, barely taking any damage. Oh, there's an army base there, that's why. I think is why.
Research complete.
If we can focus that, that would be good. In terms of EW, man, we can go over some of these SAM sites. I mean, there's so many of them, though.
Vehicle destroyed.
That's actually crazy how many SAM sites there are over here. I lost a forward operating base, so God knows how many things I'm losing down here to the south. Or where was that? No, that's the army base. Oh, that's okay. No, it's not really. They spawned the new army, like a new main base behind me. It's not ideal. Let's get... Oh, our allies are doing a fantastic job, however. They're actually doing a really good job. I've been constantly giving them equipment. They actually might be, like, outnumbering me now in terms of their, like, sheer supplies. So it's just going to come down to us trying to figure out how to destroy this. I think if we just focus one unit at a time, it might just be complete overkill, which it does seem to do. Look at that. That's crazy. If we just focus them one by one. Okay, one. I actually got to one that's lower health already. This might just be the one way to do it, is just try to run in here. Did we capture this town already? We have. Oh, we haven't. We're about to, though. It looked like it was captured there for a second. Sometimes you see explosions. That just means that the missiles that were on the way are, like, I guess, self-destruct in midair. There. Specialized airbase. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's just try to bomb everything down here. And I think we'll just do a big push. Let's wait for 1 second, though. While we do not... I don't want to get ahead of our own guys here. But we are doing a ton of damage. We just need to make sure we actually, like, focus one of these guys down. Knock it out. This is being captured. This is going to be captured. So we just have to worry about Port Sudan. What's the range on that? I can definitely fly there. Yeah, okay. We have Russian armor in Saudi Arabia. That's interesting. I don't know how they got there, but yeah. To make sure... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, well. That's... Oh, I've actually not been researching anything for a while either. It's just... There's just not much left to research, I feel like. I mean, suborbital bombers? Like, sure. I mean, I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. I mean, I'm going to lose some of these units. It's just the way that this works. Although, I don't... Oh, that's the common engineers. It's the one I wasn't really not hoping to lose, per se. Well, we lost our FOB up here, too. May lose more than a few. But... There we go. Let's keep one here. That is going to do it for Madagascar. Which means we can start moving up the coast. Same for you. Keep on the AGMs. What are we on this guy? We're still on AGMs here too. Let's go back to the ballistic. I gotta look. Cruise missiles. I don't know why I keep saying the other one. Oh, our allies have already moved to Port Sudan. Let's go to move to Asmara. We have Djibouti. We have 17 minutes left. We actually will have to hurry up here so we don't run out of time. I probably want to build... let's go for a 50-50 and let's get a army base ASAP so we can deploy units as close as possible at this rate. Deploy... What do we have in here that we want? Probably just cruise missiles to be safe. Don't really need these guys anymore. This is being captured. It's going to take a minute 36. Oh. Sure, we move you down here. That's secure. This is secure. Making sure this is all good. Slowly seeing here. This one. Oh, well, why don't I just put everyone on having fun mode, right? I mean, the heavy bombs. Keep this thing on. Okay, there's a large blob. I will need to heal these, but they're mostly healed. That's a lot of Russians coming in, however. Like, a lot of Russians coming in. Oh, I will... You know what? I'll leave the allies to hopefully get that. I don't really think I should have to worry about them losing that. Then again, you know, it's possible. Be awkward if they did. But I need to start moving up. We got to start moving up. We can't... There's a lot of Russians coming in here. I kind of am going to just throw away these airfields, I guess. That's awkward. That's very awkward. I was hoping not to lose them for no reason. We are going to be... Wow, look at the amount of missiles coming out over there. That's crazy looking. All right, we've got an army base over here. So we can now deploy very close to the front line. I don't even really need that proximity. Yeah, losing that airbase is really stupid. That's just totally... I mean, that's like 15 or so army divisions coming in. But we are going to be capturing... we actually will need to hurry up. 16 minutes. How big are these cities? Hope they're not too big. Hopefully, otherwise we're going to be running out of like ways to capture them. Okay, let's deploy more army divisions. We're just going to be deploying army divisions at this point, I think. I don't even really care for... That's okay, I thought it was 7 minutes. Okay, it's 17. No, we're fine. We can just keep building army divisions, and yeah, this airfield's going to go down. That's unfortunate. Win some, you lose some. In that case, we lost some. Are we still doing fine here? I do not want them to... Okay, 48 seconds. Then that's just going to be what it is. We don't really have time to take them off. Sudan has been captured. Now they're down to 1, 2, 3. So they're down to Djibouti, they're down to Eritrea, and they're down to Ethiopia. So very doable. Very doable, actually. Let's get... The Russians have not really made any breakthrough up there, which is fantastic. Let's get more army divisions just flowing in. At this rate, it's about all we can do. Is there anything I have to research here that would work in this shorter amount of time? But no, it doesn't really look like it. Let's just move for Addis Ababa. Oh, the amount of SAMs is actually insane. Like, they're shooting down all the missiles now. Madagascar has been occupied by the United States, which then goes to our allies, which is fine. That's the whole point. Let's deploy it here and then keep pushing in. There's a lot of missiles. That's actually a crazy amount of missiles in here, to be fair, that they're sending forward. Let's get the SAM moved up. Army division. These 5, 4. Let's get them moving to Djibouti. This is actually a little silly at this point. I feel like this has become bullying at this rate. Our planes are just capable of doing so much damage to the units that are pushing in. With the... It's got the... Some have the AGMs. I think I have some still with the cruise missiles. I mean, I probably should be trying to focus on the actual, like, anti-airs. I mean, there's so many of them, though. So I'm hoping that we can just use our, like, pure blanket of missiles that... Oh, that's one down. Okay, next. Our EWs are actually really good at that. They seem to be scrambling them pretty quickly. Get the air base here. Our allies are pushing in from the north. We have another airfield down here. Some Russians spawned just north of us, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Wow, okay, we can just push on in, I think. It's over. We just have to make sure that we secure this in the next 14 minutes, which is, I think, very, very doable. Although I don't want to lose this over here. It would be very annoying if we did. I don't think we will. Especially if I target them specifically, then they should get knocked out pretty quickly. Sir? There we go. Perfect. That is secure. We're not going to... I really wanted to invade China or Russia at one point, but it's just probably not a good idea. And that is going to do it. We have successfully used Land units. Specifically, figured this was a really good way of locking this down. We've used land units to lock down the Russian reinforcements coming in. We used airstrikes and missile strikes from units off the coast to get a foothold. Kind of abandoned South Africa. We ended up losing, I believe it was Nigeria over here. It wasn't the main goal. Obviously, it wasn't like, hey, we're going to just abandon this, and then if we, whatever happens, happens. But it also wasn't necessarily my idea to try to spread out too much. And at one point, I just definitely did. And that's when I started losing a lot of the territory. But I think we ended up actually completing this with, well, not, I think we did complete it within the time frame. I don't think there's going to be too much time left on the capture. There goes that. In 38 seconds, we have this secure, and that is going to give us a, again, full victory. I'm assuming that, yeah, we should have this as a full victory here. There we go. A very long one on that one. Conventional warfare, we used a lot of airstrikes. I was really trying to focus on different research than you'll see in the other strategies. So we're focusing on air, we're focusing on land, whereas in strategy 2, as you'll see, we are focusing on Navy. We're focusing on getting a lot of ships, and we did use ships here as well. But I think a lot of the power from my shipping here was from using the aircraft carriers. We did lose one. The submarines are so tough to deal with. So I guess you'll see that in the next strategy.